gracious. Hello. We hit the jackpot. We. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. All these friends here already. Hi. Hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Good evening. Good evening. Dressing all black again, like the omen. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good night. Good evening. How you doing? Okay, let's do that. So welcome to our all signs reading. So help me God. I hope I survive. And so it's a lunar eclipse reading also for September. It's for the month of September. So what's coming in September? I did shorts for September, and now I'm doing a little bit longer. I'm trying to do about 10 minutes each or something to that effect. And can you guys hear me okay? I'm using a microphone. All right. Loud and clear. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm investing, your donations, people, thank you for the people that donate, go straight to improving content. You look amazing. Erica will be pleased. I can't. I've always, try to look presentable and stuff, do my best. Before YouTube, especially, um, you always just have to, look your best. That comes out in readings too. Like you try to, feel better by making sure you. That's part of self care also. Doing, just putting the time to making sure you're okay, you're good. Um, so it is what it is. Thank you so much, man. I know I'll be looking a mess because it's like when I'm a little cleaned up, people be like, oh, people are like, oof, oof, what happened? So good. How's everybody doing tonight? So hopefully you'll stay a while with us. If not, we understand everybody's busy and everything. Do watch your sun, moon, and rising. So as I'm beginning, I'll just let you know what's going on. There was a blood moon, a full lunar eclipse. So with the full moon, there was so much astrologically happening that if something drastic happened, and a lot of drastic things happen, drastic discoveries, drastic um, deceptions, just everything. The eclipse brings it to the light, with added with a full moon. So it was like a double whammy. On top of that, so the sun is in Virgo. That energy right now, as I'm getting ready, I'll let you know what's going on so we can get started. We're holding on to the samples. Impossible. And Jewel, impossible. There's no way you're still holding on to samples from yesteryears. You are the queen of holding on to samples. It's impossible. Lord have mercy. You must be using one slither a month of something, or I don't even know. I believe you. I must have sent a lot. So good. Um, so the sun, I'm gonna concentrate on two placements. The sun and moon. The sun is overall energy. So overall energy is Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgos, etc., etc. Um, so with the sun in Virgo, you are trying to detail everything, do everything right in your life, trying to do everything right. Looking back at details. If you had a season of a little laziness, so now's the time where you have an urge to, with this full moon too, you have an urge, whether you did it or not, to start, fixing your life. Hello, how you doing, Leslie? Um, I'll greet all our members too as I'm beginning. So let me see. Do I want to do? Okay, yeah, we'll do these two. So much cooking over here. Okay. So with this energy, like I was saying in Virgo, it's a urge to organize your life, try to put it in order. With the lunar eclipse, it made a drastic change where your life changed for the, you know, it's going to change for the best because you've come in with a lot of lessons. But a drastic change meaning like something had already started changing in the last year or the last few months, and it just, the ish might have hit the fan for some people. uh and it's like it's prompting you to either stay stagnant in the wash rinse repeat, or push you to go with the new changes, in life, etc. Venus is in Leo. So if you've been feeling an urge to be admired, be in a relationship, very romantic feelings of wanting adulation, admiration, wanting to be seen, wanting to be in a relationship. That's the energy of Leo in Venus. So that's your love and relationship area. So um, we'll concentrate on that, like I said, uh, and we'll see how the energies play out. So I'll go in whatever order. Um, I don't even know. So, all right. So let's greet our friends, uh, our members, and our friends. All right. Let's see. So, hello, officially, Cherry Blossom. Hi. Thank you for notification, gang, gang, gang. And Jewel, member, and Jewel. How you doing, member Michelle? Um, let's see who else. Yeah. We have if I miss you, I apologize. Leslie's here, a couple other friends. Okay. All right. So as people come in, we just greet. Uh that's our little tradition. Okay. So wow. So a lot of, tower moments, unfortunately, like changes. It's like who created this tower moment? Like I didn't ask for this, I wanted, and let me tell you, just because if you're in isolation, you could still have tower moments where the ish hits the fan with different things, whether it's with your kids, yourself, or something. Even if you're chilling, because tower moments bring changes that you are desiring. So if your wish is to change your life and live a life of authenticity and be abundant or whatever, that comes with a big drastic change and a sacrifice of the road less traveled, the road that is a little harder. So just remember that. The reason I'm mentioning that is because that's going to play out in a lot of the readings. And I'll be repeating certain things. So be sure, if you want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, you could also watch your Venus placement. But yeah, all that being said, so let's begin. Okay, wait, this is love, love. Okay. Got love over here. All right. Um, let's work our way backwards. Let's work our way backwards. Um, from Pisces forward. Let's work our way backwards. Um, so let me just make sure. I'm gonna try to uh do well, I'm definitely gonna do the timestamps. So I'll be doing the timestamps, of course. Okay, so we'll start with Pisces and see what's cooking. Again, if you're celebrating Virgos, happy birthday, Virgos. Let's see. Let's see where we are. There's so much going on here. If y'all were to see this, you would get dizzy with all these decks all over the place. Everything is crazy. Okay. Um, where do I want to go? All right. All right, let's start with Pisces. We're doing backwards, y'all. We're starting with Pisces, all the way up to whatever. So we'll, yeah, all the way up to Aries. Um, all right. So Pisces. Let's see what we have. Let's get general energies first, and yeah, let's get general energies. Okay. The light. All right, so the light is coming for you. Is let me show you this card again. The light. The light is a very important card because it means that some ish had hit the fan. It's been some tough times, some challenges, and now the waiting to exhale, the period of exhaling, and blessings is here. So there's going to be some blessings, some happiness. The next card is truth. So there's some, there might have been some deception. We're going to play this out, and some truths that are being revealed. You're going to be receiving and giving, expressing the truth. Okay. Opportunity. So y'all got an opportunity or several opportunities that are going to be coming, and pleasure. So, pleasure, a lot of happy times, and inner peace. Okay. So we have that as some of the energies. Let's continue with some. We're doing regular energies right now. Then we'll do finance and love. All right. So these are a little longer than the shorts because the shorts reading, they be cutting me off because it's only 3 minutes for shorts. A lot of people, I used to do long form videos, but those didn't have as much views or whatever. So I'm just, experimenting with different things. Okay, fourth chakra. So yeah, look, the fourth chakra is coming out for you. So there is a need to balance a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. You're in the process of healing. Caring connection is here. All right, so we'll dig into that. The throat chakra. So a need to speak your truth, like, and that we could pair that with the truth card that came out earlier. Speak your truth, set boundaries with people. Broken heart is here. Like I said, when you start with the light, that means some ish had went down. This is some stuff that went down, and you've been through a lot of tough times. But now, blessings are coming. So that's part of the delight and the pleasure card that came out. But of course, somebody's going to try to get you off kilter with the hostilities card. Okay, so let's clarify some of these. Let's clarify some of these. So we're on Pisces right now. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah. We're going backwards now. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Man, you're like the scribe, the person writing. All right. So Five of Swords. We're clarifying this the light card. And remember when I said that some ish had gone down? Look, the spirit is backing me up. So there was some hurtful some hurtful situations or revelations, some things that you had gone through. And now it's time to, and like I said, with the solar eclipse, those were powerful energies. I don't want to downplay it. So now you're going to be delighting in your continual growth, financial growth is here, and also healing and happiness. You could be dealing with a Leo. I just want to mention that because, yeah, or yeah, Cancer. So there is someone here There's some happiness, Cancer energy, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's an, let me clarify that for a second. So there, could be now, you are receiving someone. Yeah, this is a past life connection. Someone that could have been someone that you work with, but someone could be coming back. But this looks like there's a caring connection here. And we not often that we can say that there's a caring connection. Good energy is coming from there. So you might be put together with someone. Let's clarify. So you're coming out as the Empress, male or female, it doesn't matter. So you're, wanting to create abundance so that you can take care of you and yours. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but there is a wish fulfillment. I feel like there's a choice. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, two gentlemen callers here. But you will be making a choice. Okay, so let's see. We want to go here quickly, and then we'll do finance. I'm trying to do better with time, so I won't be here for 10 years, guys. All right, soulmate, Pisces. You're not gonna be seeing me soon because you're gonna get all married and stuff. So there's a soulmate. You're being put with a soulmate for the people that are manifesting love. And for others, you are in a relationship. Will be your relationship is has harmony, and after tough times, the grass is greener. So you're going to be in a better situation. But Spirit is asking you to surrender. Do not be over obsessing. What is going to happen? What's going to happen? And feeling like everybody you see, is that my soulmate? Is that my soulmate? And yeah, there were endings that happened. There were endings, drastic endings. You could be also there's some home repairs here. Excuse me, hold on, starting early. So there's some home repairs that you may be having to do. um, Putting your house in order, creating a sacred space also. Travel is here. And the energy of an ex-lover. So with the solar eclipse, that's it. There's drastic endings. This no means no. The universe has spoken. The unfinished business is done, or it will be soon done. That's it. Curtains closed when it comes to things. Because if in your energy you told the universe that you want a nice, caring partner, they're going to do everything they can to keep the bad people away no matter what. So you don't want to have confused manifestations. Let me we'll do the love cards after. Okay, let's pull some cards for finance. Pisces, finance, then love, and then we'll move on to the next. Okay, some finance cards. Let's see. All right, so with the opportunity card that we got before, okay, um there's an energy of an ending of a job. There's a job that had to end. It had to go because it wasn't your destiny. It wasn't your destiny. So resign is here. Resign or retire. And a lot of you, I'm going to say this a lot, are trying to retire your way. Retirement might be you working once a week, twice a week, or just not working, or just planting flowers or whatever. So job loss is here. This is a blessing. A job has to go for many of you, an interview. So you have a new opportunity. So remember the opportunity card? Here you go. That's your opportunity. And Spirit is saying invest in different things. And there might be a need to be buying new things, cars here, but purchases. Purchases are going to be on the horizon. Get a couple. Well, this wanted to fall out aggressively. Hold on. All right, Pisces, hold on. Let's see what you have for finance. Keep an open mind. The old ways, if you are stuck on, I have to make money in a 9 to 5 or this type of job, even if you're miserable, that's not going to work. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And you want to be different than the rest. There might be some pressure, like some decisions that you have to make. And look at the bottom of the deck, walking away. So there's a job that is ending, and just like I said, here you go, Pisces, you're being pushed into your destiny. Some of you may be teachers. You're being pushed into your destiny. And entrepreneur energies here as well. And learn from the past mistakes on debt, things that you messed up, how you were not good with finance, or you didn't have several streams of income or passive income. You're going to find your niche. You're going to find And also the dream home. Many of you want to, there's a home purchase here. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go for uh, change? Take a change, make a change and take a chance. And you will be, and you're in a leadership. You're going to be in a leadership position. Okay, let's do love and then we're done with Pisces. Easy breezy peasy. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. Listen and reflect. This is the, with the Virgo energy, Virgo and Sun, it's like organizing your life, writing everything that went wrong. What the heck? Analyzing everything. So listen and reflect to what your contributions were in a relationship that was bad or toxic. What was the contribution? Your contribution might have just been allowing the person to even be in your life, but you're gonna learn from that. Someone is being put that knows your love language. And someone was just is just gonna keep annoying you. If you meet someone that annoys you in the first 5 minutes you're talking to them, that's not the one. Because when it is the one, it's gonna be a soulmate. Forgive and heal. So again, with the heart chakra card, you're gonna be healing right now. You're gonna be meeting someone that likes has a sense of humor, likes to laugh, etc. Okay, last cards for Pisces. Make the effort. Healing family issues. There's a lot of heart chakra. Let go of control. This is the what I was saying before. When it comes to love, if you're like, is this my soulmate? When you go to the supermarket, is this my soulmate? When you're in the back, no, you gotta. It's a hard thing to do. It's a difference, but a thin line between surrendering and giving up. It's not giving up. It's like, look, thy will be done. That type of thing. Codependency. There may be some attachments to things that happened in the past. Let it go, Pisces, as a water sign. Let it go. Balance your emotions. Healing family issues. And be careful how you let family interfere in your relationships. And make the effort. Okay. You will be going this honeymoon. I just saw that's like going on a date, meeting someone in this new pinnacle after this lunar eclipse. Okay, so that was Pisces. um I'll do the timestamps after the reading, because I don't want to waste too much time doing them right now. I'll learn how to do them quickly. I think I should have. I'll start them. Um, like before I start the video next time. I'm still learning this stuff. All right, so let's do Aquarius now. Aqua gang gang gang. Okay, so Aquarius. Um, step to the front, or just pause the show that you're watching, the movie, and let's see what we have for Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. It's almost like 20 Years of Solitude. That's a movie. That's a book. Um, so I just got that. It just feels like, yeah, I just got that. Okay, so going forward, so Spirit is saying you're going forward. Keep going forward. The road is getting brighter and happier and sunnier. The blessings are gonna be better and easier. So keep going forward. There are blessings. Diligence. So move with purpose and intention. There's some things that need your attention that are priority. And that's what you're going to be concentrating on. What is the priority first? Let's see. Freedom. So there are some new freedoms: freedom of time, freedom of location, freedom of creativity. So when you're meeting your destiny, which will make you feel like freedom, wonder. So be open to miracles, okay? And using crystals to manifest. Be open to miracles and taking risk. Okay, let's see. Pleasure. So there are some great times ahead. Okay, so there are some blessings up ahead. Some balancing things are going to be balanced out. I know you were in a situation, financial, a lot of people with the up and down, the finances were on the verge of giving up. Healing chaos, so you're healing a lot of disruptive energy and people trying to get you out of your element. And fulfillment. So this is a season of rewards. Fulfillment are rewards ahead. Okay, fantastic energy. But it wasn't without a fight. Aquarius, it wasn't without a fight. Let's see what else we have. And like we said, these readings with the eclipse is drastic changes. That's confirmation. All right, so crown chakra. So you're going to be getting a lot of crown chakra activity. So this is activity on knowing what to do in different situations, getting light bulb moments, knowing how to strategize something that you already did, doing it better. You're going to get a lot of information. You may want to write it down, write stuff down that comes to you. Let's just pull out the cards. Let's see. Door to spirit, of course. Door to spirit, very high level intuitives, whoever I'm reading for. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. So there are a lot of opportunities that are going to come your way. You may be confused by opportunities and choices when they come. Many of you that are meeting your breakthrough, that means like when things, financial freedom comes, you will have a lot of choices and opportunities that you have to make the choices and use your intuition. Your high level intuitive, like I said, door to spirit has unleashed. You have opened and went through the door to spirit. So this is confirmation that you have a very strong connection with your intuitive thoughts and spirit. So whatever you think you can manifest, you can have that life. Okay. If you want to work at a specific great job, a company that you love, you could bring it into fruition. If you want to find out if someone's good for you or not, you can meditate. And this is like a ticket, a direct line opening to communicate with spirit. So the angel of balance is here. Hallelujah. The angel of balance. There have been a lot of just drastic changes and discoveries and just people jealous or trying to lie and be do some shisty behavior. Check out the Aquarius readings, the shorts that I did and for September and previous shorts. Yeah, the angel of strength is here. That means that there was some very challenging times that just happened, and the last 4 or 5 years have been challenging for Aquarius. The readings have been out of control. Rest and rejuvenate. Make sure that a lot of you are workaholics and are really manifesting crazy. So make sure you make time for resting. Crown chakra again, your third eye is activated, so you're going to be receiving. Many of you can communicate with people, your ancestors, and people that passed away. And then we have a gentleman, caller or female, male, female, doesn't matter. Someone that has love or some had love feelings for you. So let's clarify some of these energies. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Okay. So there have been a lot of, yes, and you showed up in your reading. So there have been a lot of disappointments. There have been one thing after another. A sure way. Hold on one second. Let me just have to hold on. Connect. 1 second, guys. I want to make sure I charge is connected so we won't have any situations. Okay. All right. So with this Five of Cups, there have been a lot of challenges. They say it's darkest before your breakthrough. And a lot of one sign that you are near a breakthrough is because you've been in isolation what it feels like forever. You don't want to be near people that you used to want to be near. People have been removed from your life. There have been the ish hit the fan. A lot of things. It's like this broke down. There's a financial challenge. So when something is extremely challenging, something is about to break through. Okay. Just hang in there. Page of Wands. So there may be someone trying to communicate with you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have this gentleman, caller female, and you're coming out as an empress or emperor. That means you're in your bag. Financial abundance is here. You're being met with your financial blessing, and you showed up. So you are at the center. You're in full aqua mode, high level, intuitive, emperor, empress mode. So and you want an equal give and take from whatever situations that you deal with. The only things that are resonating for you, Aquarius, right now are equal give and takes. Okay, let's clarify this healing chaos and man holding a heart. Healing chaos with someone that was perhaps controlling or just aggressive. Aries card is coming out. You may have some dealings with an Aries. This communication that is going to be coming back and forth with someone that wants to come out of conflict with you. All right, so there's someone that wants to come out of conflict. Let's see. Yeah, there's a message, and they're trying to temper themselves, Sagittarius energy as well. But let's see. Let's see. All right, so now let's do some financial cards for Aquarius. Oh, wait, let's clarify this. Man holding a heart. Man holding a heart. Okay. You're in your head about love heavy. There's been some terrible disappointments. You're walking away from almost everybody, but there is someone that is going to come in. You're worried. You have, concerns, but there is someone coming in. Could be Gemini. It doesn't matter. Air sign, but the Lovers is here, so someone is coming in. And there have been some conflicts, so you're walking away from all of that with the Eight of Cups. You're not dealing with that. You're not dealing with a lot of people from your past, that because they don't know what they want. Some people, there's somebody here that has feelings for you, and you probably have feelings for them, but they don't know what they want. They were in a state of confusion. And you're going through transformation, Scorpio energy. So, but you do have the Ten of Pentacles, Aquarius. So you do have a relationship, but it was with a war. Look at this. You came out as a war of love. Look at the cards of love that are coming out for you. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Concerns, worries. How you doing, Erica? Just devastation. But you walking away, you hauling ass from all of that. Like, you, third parties, 50 parties, you hauling ass from all of that. So there is a gentleman here, there is a lady, whoever. There is a relationship that lasts the test of time here with the Ten of Pentacles. But like I said, there's somebody that you probably find attractive, that you like, but they don't know what they want. So you being single until you meet your person, because there's somebody here that I feel like you weak in the knees. You find them attractive, but your Ten of Cups is coming. And you have victory with love. After all that horrendous setbacks with love, holy crap, that was harsh. That was crazy with love. And like I said, I've been reading for Aquarius, and I've been reading for 4 years on YouTube, and the last 4 years have been horrendous. Let's do love cards with Aquarius, and then we'll do finances. I'm back. Okay. All right, butterflies. So listen, the person that is the person that you're going to be aligned with, Aquarius, is going to be love at first sight. I already been saying that for months, but you have to surrender. A lot of you are about to give up. There's a very thin line between surrender and giving up. Surrender, a lot of you are giving up, like, I just can't. There's nobody. Remember, there's some people that, and if you study the Bible, there's people that have been put in isolation for years, for decades. But I'm not saying that's the case, because when these love cards keep coming out, that means that you're being put with a soulmate soon. But you have to kind of surrender. You kind of have to just surrender, like, keep hope alive, but not give up, not give up. Giving up takes negative energy. You get me? And you can't manifest with negative energy. Let me say that again. If you give up on love, that is like, I'm not going to find, you're ordering negativity. Like Amazon Prime. You're like, I'm not going to find someone. I'm not going to do this. I give up. You could be sad. You could be lonely. But just be like, it is what it is. It's almost like you're giving up, like upset, but just surrender. Even if you're a little fussing and fighting, surrender, okay? Because the person you're going to meet with is going to be great quality time, butterflies, and it's a spiritual connection. If you want a spiritual connection, that's harder to come by. You understand? You wanted it because that means you learned lessons and you don't want to go back. Remember, you could have a partner right now, knucklehead, and just be in a wash, rinse, repeat, and your relationship is going to last about 2.5 years or a year and a half. Y'all going to break up, on to the next, on to the next. You're tired of on to the next. So if you want someone, a spiritual connection, soul tie, it takes a lot of work. It takes work from the universe, but you gotta keep hope alive. You gotta wait it. I don't know exactly the times. I could do times, but like I said, what do you want? You could be with a knucklehead. Look, by the time I've been on YouTube, you could have had 3 or 4 relationships. Preach. Preach, Foxy, preach. You could have 4 relationships. Are you tired of that? You tired of that. So now this is coming up for you. That means that's the road less traveled. The law of attraction is here, which means that it is being delivered. You know, look what's on the bottom. Look what's on the bottom. Have faith. Because I feel like Aquariuses are giving up. I know the energy. The energy is disgust with the universe. Have you forsaken me? Right? God, have you forgotten me? Have you forsaken me? Or Aqua, come on. Keep your head up. Thank you. Thank you. Erica saying you ain't lying. Yeah, thank you. Because it is just like you about to give up. You're in a crazy space. That's how you know your breakthrough's coming in. The issues hitting the fan with love. The issues hitting the fan with finances. The issues hitting the fan with people that you're losing. What the hell's going on? When it's total confusion, something great is about to happen. Romantic feelings. You will have romantic feelings for each other. Getting to know, you're going to be getting to know someone. These cards are coming out. Remember, there's unrequited love. You have the door to spirit. Trust that you're going to pick out the people that just lusting from your past that want to come back. And remember, protect the children or something with children. Make sure that you're on the same page when it comes to children. You want children, you don't want children, because if somebody likes you, but they don't like to be around kids and you got kids, that's a done deal. All right, there's some flirty energies going on. It's okay to for you, you know, you keeping yourself busy by flirting. I feel finances and career, chemistry. That means that you want a power couple. A lot of you want a tall order, which is what you deserve. So you know you want someone that is financially stable. And speaking of which, let's see what's cooking. Last thing for Aquarius is let's pull some finance card. And that's what it is. Thank you, Erica, for that compliment. Yeah. Micromanaging. All those jobs that micromanage you make you literally want to, well, you know what I mean? You don't want it. You will be saving money. Money is coming. You have been in debt. A lot of you have had scary moments with finances. Like, what the hell am I going to do now? But you are learning from those. You're learning from those. And background check, you have new opportunities. You're multitasking. A lot of you are creating an empire of different streams of income, and you're working from home, many of you, and it's going to be successful. It's going to pan out. Even if you're working from home, dress to impress. Look, like I'm trying myself. You get me? I'm trying. Y'all approve. Job loss comes out because the jobs that don't resonate, that are not your destiny, are not going to work. Look, and I broke the deck. Pisces got the same cards. Resign and retire. And loan approved. So money is going to come in. Let's do another deck with finance. Let's do another deck with finance. Thank you. Amazon Prime, yeah, big confirmation. Yeah, thank you for happy counselor. A lot of you are very good with healing. This is a healer. A counselor is someone that can speak to people, and you're gonna have freedom of location. It's coming out for you. The job that you have, that you are manifesting, your destiny, will have the freedom of location. And Aquarius cannot be tied down. You need jobs and people that give you freedom. If they don't give you time or freedom, it is not going to work. Come on now, keep it real. Leader, okay, you're a leader, revolutionary. In the age of Aquarius, look at all the discoveries and the changes that are happening. Pluto in Aquarius, like all these companies are being dismantled. All the lies are being exposed. Famous people, celebrity. That's the energy. So look, that is coming out again, but it's saying learn from your past mistake. You're literally now, the sun is in Virgo, so you're going over meticulously everything that didn't work, and you're organizing your life. You know, so be careful with some, you know, reckless spending or anything. Just sacrifice now, so that you can, and experiment like I'm doing, and make sure you self-care, because you're being a workaholic. Get a couple more financial cards for Aquarius, and then we'll go on to the next. Yeah, career change and walking away. You're gonna have financial freedom. Financial freedom, okay? when you walk away from the stuff that doesn't work, that career change is here. Career change, because it has to. Your destiny, your career was not your destiny. Preach again. And so, things were bothering you, feelings about, you were emotional about finances. A lot of you are emotional. You're gonna have, amusement came out twice, so you're gonna have some rewards because things were unsteady. uh, but you're making the right choice. Nature, be in nature. Again, it's saying the same thing, and your finances are on the way to heal. You're going to be collaborating with people and fixing damages that have been caused. So again, financial freedom is here. That was your reading, Aquarius. Let's go on to the next. On to the next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. All right. So many blessings, and for all the aqua placements. Um, my phone is really acting up. Okay, awesome. We'll see you. Okay, we'll see you, Erica. Thank you. All right, so let's go on to, let's see. We're going to be Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's do Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn, to the front. Thank you for everybody that's watching at home, or people going in and out of this, and people that will be watching. I will do timestamps, or yeah, okay. So Capricorn, earth sign. The sun is in an earth sign, so it might affect you also. You might want to be very workaholic right now. All right, so let's see. Capricorn, let's get some water. Okay, let's get regular energies, some regular energies for Capricorn. Let's get some regular energies for Capricorn. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the membership, and I'm going to be giving out free membership in a few minutes. So look, Capricorn, workaholic, abundance is here. And being focused on finances, exactly what I said. You're being purified, so a lot of things are leaving your life like crazy. You're going to be going on new adventures. It could be with finances, with love, with everything. And you're being purified, exactly what I just finished saying. Purification is here. It looks like things are at a standstill, but they're not. Things are moving. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me just get... Yeah, need to do a backup charger for my battery, just to make sure we are okay here. Okay. Battery, come on now, batteries. All right, so let's go with these regular energies. All right, this one is the temple path. You have to take a leap of faith, Capricorn. You have to take a leap of faith. Something is the universe is gonna meet you halfway, but you gotta step outside of your comfort zone. Let's get some cards. There's gonna be a get together. There's a get together, and you have victory, but not without deceptive energies and people trying to challenge you and do something underhanded. Okay, so just be aware. There's getting together, parties, etc. There's someone that's in their head thinking about you, and your passions are being ignited at this time. There's a decision. You're indecisive about something. Something's got you indecisive. A lot of very drastic changes with the eclipse and the full moon. So let's see what we have. Yeah, overthinking certain things. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay. All right, so let's in regular energies. Music is going to be a significance. There's messages in music, or when you pause a song, look at the numbers, synchronicities of where you pause something. Listen to lyrics. You've been feeling single, like and that's being put in isolation because you want something different that is amazing. So people are being taken out. You're being purified. So look, let's put these two together. Purification means no. The universe is getting rid of people that you don't resonate with them, even if they're your friends and you love them and they don't resonate with you. There's unfinished business here, and again, that's being finished. Soulmate energy is coming out for you as well, and the grass is greener. So let's clarify some of these. Let's see what we have. Clarify this wanted to come out. Um, Working together, so there may be some collaboration, but there's also like extra energies here. Let me see something. Um, okay, so this is your energy. You know, this came out, so you might be, yeah. Okay, so right on top of soulmates, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So you're being aligned with a relationship. So you are with a relationship that is gonna work. That's coming out on the soulmate. Okay, but there's someone from your past that is in your energy somehow. So let's see. Okay, there we go. There's someone that is toxic in your energy and you are confused with choices of love, matters of the heart. There's a tower moment happening, and the energy of the eclipse is still going to go on for several weeks. So that's why I'm doing this reading. You may have felt or will be feeling left out in the cold, but this tower, this drastic ending, and I feel like it's an unfinished business with someone that is toxic. You know, doesn't matter. Your energy's coming out, Capricorn. So the stagnations are going to end. Lovers cards here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or another Earth sign like yourself, but things are gonna move fast with this tower moment that's happening. So things are gonna be moving fast. Let me get a couple more cards. Let's clarify this tower. Yeah, walking away. Super ending. Super ending. Super drastic ending. Walking away. Yeah, from heartbreak, from people that have been disappointing you. And you're going to evaluate your choices and rest. And yeah, could be dealing with a Gemini. Again, mentioned that. All right, let's get some romance cards here. Did we? Yeah, let's get some. You may be receiving an unexpected text message, or message. Just look out for that. Someone's gonna contact you. Yes, the unfinished business, deception. But they're still coming out as a liar. They're not about anything. They haven't changed, even if they like you. This reconciliation is not gonna. It doesn't look good with whoever this is that's deceptive. Okay, so just look out for that. Um, let's get a couple more love cards for Capricorn. You deserve love. It's a reminder. Calling in your soulmate. Your soulmate is coming, but there's some confusion. Okay, I have to say it. I'm sorry. There's some indecisions when it comes to love. When it comes to love, it's saying that a lot because you have a relationship that is a power couple. It's a match. You know, divine feminine, divine masculine. But there's somebody it looks like they're trying to be tricky or deceive you, pretending like they change. You know, someone from your past. Um, let's see. Let's get a few cards. Yep. Okay. There we go. Someone is from your past. Someone that you dealt with is in a third party situation. Okay. There's an extra energy. Like I said before, they are gonna miss a chance because you're moving on. You're done. The tower is gonna knock this out because the tower comes in because you ordered a new partner that is great, abundant, stable, or soulmate. But just make sure you learn, reflect, listen, and reflect. Take accountability and say, wait, what was my contribution in someone hurting me? Did I give them the stage to do it? So make sure you cut people off. You will be going on a date. With that card, that's what it looked like to me. Even though she's by herself, there's a date here or someone that you're going to be getting together with, okay? Let's pull some finance cards. Yeah, this is Capricorn, and then we'll move on. We're closing out the Capricorn reading right now. So you're being pushed to do your creativity. to do your creativity, and don't worry about competition. Competition is a worry, a concern, like, hey, how come these people are making more money and things are not working out for me? Okay, so just keep your head down and keep working. Don't give up. There may be a situation where the money didn't come through, you know, and that you expected, but things are going to be panning out because you got the abundance card, first energy, and that's the strongest. So after, you know, painful financial struggles, abundance is here. Okay, that was your first card. Even though loans might have been denied or you didn't have all the resources, you have a lot of different balancing of ideas, jobs, etc. And you have a huge decision when it comes to your finances. Okay, that's the indecision too. So you are in your head. There's an energy of a job ending. You're gonna be put in alignment with a new opportunity. Let me get a couple more finance cards and then we'll wrap this up. Um, let's see. Paula, how you doing? Been seeing that for of swords of Capricorn. Hi, first time here. Okay, welcome. Yes, welcome. Okay, experiment. So spirit is saying you need to experiment with different jobs and things that you've done before that are your passion. Go back to it. Go back to, let's say you used to bake and you didn't do, learn new strategies. You're gonna be looking at new strategies with the sun in Virgo. Now you're being meticulous and organized about your life. So experiment. You're being pushed into your destiny. When you're being pushed into your destiny, everything changes. People leave your life, jobs don't work out, and jobs end, drastic endings. With this eclipse, that's exactly what is happening in the next few weeks, or it already happened. And this eclipse pushes you to be in your destiny. And for the people that I'm reading for, Capricorn, you're a healer. Whatever you do, you are a healer. Fear of failure, do not fear failure, and do not fear success like I used to fear success. So spirit is saying stop daydreaming about the life that you want and bring it by changing your mind. Watch my video, my shorts on called Wake Up with Gratitude. Everybody on YouTube talking about manifesting. The trick to manifesting is calming your chakras, of course, but number one thing is being grateful. So how to wake up with gratitude. Your dream job is coming to you. It's going to be presented. And when this card shows up, that means abundance is coming for real. This is money that will change your life. And when it's up, then it's stuck. Okay, that was your reading, Capricorn. That is life-changing money, but it takes this decision. You got a very big decision. You gotta, so that means you have to decide if take a leap of faith. This is the road is scary. It's like experimental with a new career change, or you creating abundance with a side hustle, or you know, passive income, making money in your sleep with a YouTube channel or something. So it's something experimental that you have to do that's going to bring you to the job that you're supposed to have and the life you're supposed to have with this eclipse. So that was your reading, Capricorn. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. Saggies. Step forward. All right. We're cooking. We're moving right along. Oh, Michelle, you still here? Great. That's nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Michelle. I appreciate that so much. And you know, while you're listening to other readings, if you're listening to other readings, I like listening to other readings or other placements because there's nuggets and there's gems in everything. I might be saying something, and this happens a lot when you're listening to another reading, and it's maybe not your sign or whatever, and then something hits, and it's exactly your situation because you were meant to hear that. You were meant to hear that little part of it resonates because we have placements in different signs. So, all right, so that's going that. So Saggies are next. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking with the gas. We'll keep this thing going. And like I said, I'll put the timestamps. Um, so let's see what we have. Where are we? Put the timestamps. Ooh, Saggy. Turn up. Yeah, Sagittarius is the fun bunch. Sagittarius, it's like they like to, you know, it's like let's turn into sugar, you know. fun bunch. Okay, relaxation. So spirit is giving you relaxing time, and I want to say against your will. Why am I saying against your will? Because like we were just talking about, it wasn't accidental. We were talking about turning up, right? And it's like turning up could be in a fun way or overworking yourself or just doing too much. So spirit's gonna put you in a timeout of relaxing. That's fantastic. Enlightenment. So this is the door to spirit. So you're going to have a lot of crown chakra activation, a lot of messages, and knowing how to solve problems that you didn't know how to solve is coming. Simplicity. So your life is being simplified. This is something that you wanted, so it's coming. And how they do it is a hard task. It's eliminating people and places that don't resonate. So courage is here, and this is you know, you taking a leap of faith. You're gonna have the strength. Spirit is saying be patient with a situation. Surrender. By being patient, you surrender. You don't give up. Like I said with the Aquarius reading, you just surrender. Like put it in the hands of the universe, because you can fix a problem in your life that's been tormenting you. Surrender it. Just keep your head down and work like I did. Like Kendrick said, you know, just keep working on your goals, on your self, on your attracting, learning how to attract, on your chakras, how to calm down so that you can not have pain, you know, disgust or sadness, and you can manifest. You have power, so you are a high level intuitive and wisdom. Look at that. If you know, every level we go, we keep growing. Every level we grow. Okay, and everybody can't go. Bars. Okay, so I'm gonna say that again. Every level we go, every level we grow, and everybody can't go. All together now, you know. So that's elevation. That's wanting a different life. That's wanting a dream life. And only that 1% or whatever is gonna work hard to achieve it. To achieve it. All right, so let's get some energies. Yeah, there's some in and out energies. So you're cutting people off, deceptive energies, whatever, and you don't got time for it. Okay, so where do we start? There is someone, you know, there's an offer of love here, but there's an unreliable energy here. Someone that's in and out, and it's right next to a sneaky energy, liar, whatever. And this can come from many places. It doesn't have to just be with love. It could be somebody is trying to get you off your element, but you're going to cut it out. And you have the wisdom, you have enlightenment, and you can see them coming from a mile away. So don't even fear, because this is going to be taken care of. There may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, opposite sex, male. Let's clarify some of this. And you are the Eight of Swords. Analysis paralysis. In your head about, about a lot of things, but finances, about being good, about being able to take care of yourself. A wish is going to be granted. Aquarius energy here. There's someone from your past or past life connection. Let me clarify this. Oh, hi, Angel. Yes. Okay, so let's clarify this. Yeah, there's someone that you dealt with that was not showing their true colors, okay? And you're making a decision. They may be at a distance. You're making a decision with this person, and you have a new love. You know, this like for the people that are manifesting, but it's going to come when you surrender and keep working. See, this is exactly what I said. Keep your head down and work like I did. This is my keep your head down and work like I did. This is someone that is working. You're working on yourself, and love is here, is coming. Let me clarify this. Yeah, oh my God. You have victory with love, but you have to make the decision to stand your ground and want a soulmate, not fooling around. So look, you have victory with love, okay? So because we're clarifying this card, the Ace of Cups, new love, okay? After being wounded and hurt, you can't juggle people, you know? You got to make a decision. All right, let me clarify something here. Yeah, there's someone here that you dealt with that was argumentative, like to have the last word. Sagittarius could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male, doesn't have to be. um, Leo energy also. But they like to have the last word, but it's done. What's happening? No, you're gonna have the courage to walk away and manifest your happiness. Okay, with the Sun card. And by the way, look at this. Look this combo, this beautiful combo that just came out for you, Saggy. Divine is taking over because there was a ish storm. There was a storm here with whoever this sneaky energy and this freaking liar, and you'll be new love is here. So look, this is very powerful. A lot of people are going to be booed up, okay? Because this is a new love and victory with new love and going on a date. Music, it could be a concert or something with music that, high luxury. So watching from South Africa. Excellent. Look out for the signs and synchronicities. 222 might be a significance and be a mystery. As you're elevated and you're purified so you can meet a fantastic life of wealth and everything, you become more and more of a mystery to people. It happens naturally with the chosen ones, okay? The people that choose the harder road with the biggest rewards. A mystery means, and it's coming out for you, Saggies, don't let everybody know your financial business. Don't let everybody know what you're up to. You're like hiding because there is a reconciliation. And look at this. You have victory with new love, so tread lightly. Um, this reconciliation is not new love, so be careful with this reconciliation because someone from your past is coming out like this. Sneaky, shisty, okay? Let's get some love cards and then finances. All right, the fun bunch. Yeah, the turning ish into sugar. Okay, Paula, yeah. New love. Look, if new love comes back, okay, all right. So new love, you manifest. You're gonna have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone, and you have a soulmate. I really don't have to do too much here. Yeah, I don't have to do too much. Let's get a couple from these. So you have, and again, surrender the time. Don't just go to, every place you go shopping or everywhere. Is that my soulmate? No. So butterflies is coming out for you also, which means love at first sight. What wanted to come out? Listen and reflect. Reflect on all the things that didn't work. And don't dwell on it too much, but just learn and move on. Yep, the spirit is saying you cannot control people, and they're especially this harmony. People that are argumentative, get the heck away from them. They're gonna be pushing you away from these people with the solar eclipse. That's what happens. Someone's gonna make a move. Some people that make a move towards you are not good from the past. That are still liars. It's coming out as liars, but let go of control issues. That means that you want to know the time and when, and we have to let go in order to have success, and it will come. Telepathy. So you may be getting messages, crown chakra energy, and watch out for your dreams. Quality time with someone is on the horizon, and have faith as I break the deck, okay? So let's do finances real quick for Saggies, and then we'll move on to the next sign. Then we're done. I'm a Libra. Kindly read. I'm doing all signs readings, as you see in the title, Eclipse reading, and I'm working backwards. So let's see. Next, I'm finishing this Saggies, so next is Scorpio. So we're going backwards. Okay. Training. So you will be in a new job, a new opportunity, or learning something new in your job or your business. You're going to be learning something new that's going to bring you more success. Follow up. If you were applying to a job, there's something in your email. Check your spam mail, check your mail, and paying bills. So you will be having enough, more than enough. Your financial situation is growing. It's getting, more. It's getting better. But Spirit is saying mindful spending, not reckless spending. You're being tested to see how are you with money, and if you're a reckless spender, that's what you're gonna manifest. And Spirit is saying entrepreneur. You're supposed to be a boss. You're in the boss energy. Let me. Where do I wanna? Where's the financial cards? Okay, here we are. Okay, last cards for Saggies. Last card for Saggies. Last cards. Promotion, yeah, you're training, you're learning stuff. Okay, so here's the thing: you're heading to more money. There's more money coming, whether it's a promotion or a better job or something that is wonderful. You're in the discovery phase, so you're discovering, you're being put with your destiny. Envy and jealousy, this right here is very important. Envy and jealousy, you may be in a situation where you're like, how do I know more than someone and they're more rich than I am? Why do they have more money? That's hard, and it's, I understand you and I feel you, because that's happened to me, you know, when it's like I'm smarter than my boss than the bosses that I used to have. And now I became my own boss, you know. So I just kept working hard, and I'm still, you know, we're all working on not worrying about why did this person have more when I put in more work. And you know, reflect on the lost money and money that you have lost in the past, and how to avoid putting yourself in that situation again, because money is coming to you. And denial is very extremely important. Do not deny that something is not working with your finances. Do not be in denial. Admit that something is not working, or a job needs to change, so that you can meet your promotion and abundance. Okay, so thank you. That was Sagittarius. Okay, let's go with Scorpio. Shout out to all the signs. All right, so let's go Scorpios. Step up. Look, yeah, step up. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me. Is this the midpoint line? Let me try to do um some memberships. Let me see if it lets me. Um, if it lets me do memberships. I don't know if it. If, okay, hold on. Let me see if it allows me to to give out. I think it just lets you do it um when it when it was the time. Oh, membership gifting. 10 no. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna all hell's gonna break loose. Okay, so we just gifted 5 memberships. So welcome to the membership, whoever you are. Hope you use it. All right, so we just gifted some memberships. Surprise, 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 surprise. um, so enjoy, new members. Welcome. You have free membership for a month. And you can get, so the membership comes with all the stuff in the membership lounge, all the content, with free readings when I do the live readings. So you guys get a free like 5 to 10 minute reading, etc. So welcome to the members, and we'll see, you know, we that's how we got some of our members, and they are here to stay. I gave out free membership, and I remember to do it now because I haven't done it in a while, and I'm allowed to give free membership out to every month. So you know, so I might just experiment with that and do that. So welcome. Yeah. Let's see if you know, when they see the membership, or if they're here or whatever, watching silently or whatever. Okay, so let's see. We found some members that way. There's some members that have stayed after the 30 days because they enjoyed it, or they found value in the readings, or to get a free reading at least. You know, I think that's valuable, because personal readings cost a lot more than just a membership reading. All right, so where are we? Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio flow was the first thing that fell. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So flow was the first thing that fell. Flow like water. That means surrender. Let go. And you know what, Scorpio? Check out your shorts or your reading. You had a lot of tower moments with the last reading. I was like, oh my damn. It was like 3 tower moments. Drastic changes that happened with this eclipse. I send you a hug because I know it was tough. It was crazy. Like tears, this, that, a lot of you know, discovery of liars, of this or that, and people that you thought were on one track, they went off kilter. You know, it's just craziness what's happening because you're being purified, of course. But Spirit is asking you to flow like water. Let go, and things will go your way. When you let go, that's when the wheel of fortune turns in your favor. And that's for anybody that's listening. Go with the flow of the changes. Yeah, and then standstill is coming out, which after that chaos is like everything's quiet and you're wondering what the heck is happening. But inner peace is happening, inner peace and balance. The stuff that was messed up is working itself out. The universe is working it out. That's what's happening right after that chaos. Look, the story's being told very nicely. Go with the flow. It's a continuation. You guys, thank you for the hearts. Check out that last reading. It was hell on wheels, and now I'd love to see it. Inner peace, community. You're being put with new people. When everybody you lose, you're gonna gain somebody that's spiritual, that's on your track. Everybody you lose is being replaced by a new community, a spiritual community. You have elimination. This is a powerful card. That means the power um, compels you to make changes in your life, and you're going to be taking risk. You're going to be taking new leaps of faith because the scariest part already went over. If you survive 3 towers, come on now. Somebody say amen. If you survive 3 towers, well, guess what, Scorpio? If you survive 3 towers, well, guess what, Scorpio? Abundance. Exactly what I said. The wheel is turning in your favor. See, we do cards so that you can see it, but the channeling is already happening. That's why I already said it before this card came out. The Wheel of Fortune. I didn't say that for everybody because we have different forms of abundance and different levels of abundance. But when you have all those towers, celebrate. Even in the tears, celebrate because that means some reward. Every tower comes with massive rewards and peace. Yeah, because look, there were conflicts. There were conflict, people testing you because they see you zen and they are jealous of the fact that your whole life has changed. And there's an energy here of someone that's like, oh, you think you're better than me or us? So there's adjacent possibilities. You have someone in their head thinking, overthinking, and deceptive people. And all of these people are being let go. You're being put with your passion, aligned with your passion, and faith versus fear. You will conquer fear, okay? Let's clarify some of these. Let's put a couple of these. Thank you for the people. And Alicia, how you doing? And card and all the new people. Okay, unexpected. So there's something unexpected. It could be unexpected communication, etc. And you're healing. That's the inner peace. The chaos is over. Breakups, of course. Look, you're breaking up with anybody, family, friends, jobs that are chaotic. All these chaotic energies, they gotta go because you've been in heartbreak. You've been hurt more times than you can count. I feel the energy. So let's see, powerful message here. Yeah, there's somebody that's trying to still contact you. They're not letting it go, and the divine is intervene. So divine intervention. Thank God. It's like this is the Jesus take the wheel because the ish hit the fan. This reconciliation, someone's trying to come out of conflict with you. Let's see, and you have a fated meeting. Okay, so you have a fated meeting. Let's clarify some of these, and then we'll do love cards and finances and close this out. Okay, so this is Scorpio. Okay, an offer of love. Someone is like waving the flag. Hold on. Let's see what else. Someone wants to offer love, or trying to come out of conflict. Is someone holding on to you and you letting them go? For sure. Wait, who? Okay, so let me show you this. There's someone holding on to something, and remember, go with the flow. And if you're holding on to negativity or sadness or betrayals and stuff like that, let it go. So you're balancing now. You're balancing what you should do in a situation because there's someone holding on to you. By the way, I said it already, but you're blocking them. You're ghosting them. You're taking a leap of faith. Making a decision. You are in hermit mode, so that means you're analyzing everything. You got wisdom. The hermit has gray hair. He already is enlightened. Well, that's why you got the enlightenment card. And You know, you have a Two of Cups, so there is a relationship here. Hold on, let's see. Oh, a relationship. Yeah, we clarify the Two of Cups. We have happiness. Could be marriage. Leo energy here, doesn't have to be. Let me see, who is this? We have, hold on. Who is this? We got this card. Hold on, I gotta show you. The Queen of Wands. We have this energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, I don't like it. I'll just say that. Let me clarify something here. Yeah, someone was burdensome. Remember I said I didn't like this energy? There's some female here that is burdensome. You know, someone that from, you know, that you deal with, that is in your energy. Um, yeah, those burdens are gonna be taken away. There could be a lot of family issues and stagnant people that are just dragging you in your life. You may be confused by the choices that you have to make. There's just a lot going on. Hold on. Let me do something here a little different, and then we'll do love and finances, because there's something. Yeah. Okay. So there's jobs and things that are being are ending. There's endings, drastic endings, people being separated from you. You could be dealing with someone, a wealthy man is coming up, someone that has influence or money is going to be here for you or working with them. And someone's at a distance. It could be some travel, and you're going to be recognized for your work, because this is working day and night to make someone else rich. So let's do finance cards and then love cards. This is for Scorpio. We're wrapping it up for Scorpio. Okay, envy and jealousy. A lot of people getting this, and with the Powerball 1.8 billion, you know, it's like, how come they win? You know, I understand. But right now you're discovering your path, which is very important. You're being enlightened on what you're supposed to be doing, your purpose in this life. Check out your life path number. I have a video on that. Career change is coming up for you too. And research, do more research on making jobs, making money on the side, or just having a new job. So competition, listen, this card means the only competition is yourself. Be better than you were before, and be patient with the changes, innovative changes. So you have to only work with things that you're passionate about, okay? And jobs that you're passionate about. All right, let's do love. Wrap up this reading. Let's get some love cards. Spirit, please. Okay, for Scorpio. Yep, look, control. You cannot change people. That's why the divine is taking the universe is saying we're the ones driving. Someone's gonna be courting you, or you know, the start of a new relationship or a new chapter within a relationship. The start of a new chapter. Let's get a few more. You have a magnetic attraction here, that something was love or will be love at first sight for the people manifesting love. And this person is emotionally supportive, and then that person that's holding on to you is gone. They were too much disharmony. They would have created chaos in your life, like terrible chaos in your life. I promise, it's here. Disharmony. Okay, let's get final cards. All right, and then we're moving on. Okay, let's see. It is safe to love again. You were scared, senseless with all this stuff. Free yourself. So Spirit is saying let go. So of things that don't no longer work for you. Honeymoon, going to spend time with someone. Let go of control issues. You were trying to control the situation, and the universe said, "Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am or sir. We got this." And they finished a lot of drastic endings. So you're manifesting your soulmate. And you have to trust, let go and trust. Okay, so that's what's happening. All right, so thank you, Scorpio. Let's go with the next one. Libra. Okay, so now Libra. Now it's time for Libra. Okay, now it's time for Libra. Thank you. Hit the like button. And check out my website, foxybluesecretgarden, for all your metaphysical needs. Mind, body, and spirit, manifestation sprays, crystals, hair products, everything. And check out our reviews on Etsy. But you know, you can check out my website right now, a store-wide sale. My products are very good, so just check them out. Um, yeah, yeah, like that. Little plug, little plug. Okay, and you can watch the trailer that I just put on some of the products that I sell. Okay, so let's go. Um, Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. Okay, so Libra, let's get some energies for Libra. Thank you um, for all the friends that are here, people watching from all over the world. I don't even know what time, you know, YouTube tells me there's people all over the world, Japan, England, Netherlands, you know, watching. So thank you. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, so Libra. Drastic changes again in the beginning of the reading. I talked about the sun is in Virgo right now, and the Venus relationship and love is in Leo energy of wanting to be in a relationship, desiring love, etc. Okay, so all right, so let's start with your energies now. Regular energies, please. Okay, and I'll be putting timestamps so that you can rewatch. This is for the month of September. I did shorts, and these are longer readings for the month of September. All right, so let's see. Libra. Check out the shorts that I did for September. Okay, so your life is being simplified, simplicity. Things are being changed, not the chaos that you were used to. So things are being changed. There's going to be a need for you to forgive someone that, you know, was hard for you to forgive. And that's how you bring healing into your life, and release negativity and grudges. Okay, so there's going to be a need for forgiveness here. Um, you are enlightened. A lot of people that I'm reading for are enlightened. You're beginning a new journey of being a very spiritual, psychic person. And Spirit is saying, go with the flow. Let things happen. And also time to self-care and relax. Okay? So self-care is here. Healing, relaxation, balance. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. See what we have. Okay. Someone may be overindulging in different things, different vices, whether it's alcohol, drugs, etc. So just look out for that. We'll develop this story. There's someone that wants to come out of conflict with you, reconciliation, but you have heartbreak here that you're healing. And there's an unexpected message coming through. Um, yes, okay, so let's see. And change. You are going to start seeing 555 and divine intervention as I do the change. Okay, let's go here. Let's clarify some of these energies for Libra. This is Libra. Okay, we're moving along nicely. Thank you for being here. Check out all the content that I have. I have a series on chosen ones. I have soul ties series, different types of ties, like karmic ties, deacons, like the different types of signs within your sign. All right, so the strength card is here. There's going to be something that is challenging, and there might be this reconciliation and getting over heartbreak. So let's see. Okay, you're having, there's a big discussion on the horizon. You're gonna have clarity. That's coming with enlightenment. So that's the perfect time. It came that these cards came right on top of enlightenment. So there's a truth that's gonna be revealed to you heavily. So let's see. Let's clarify this unexpected text message. Let's clarify this unexpected text message. Um, yeah, there's something that you, okay. All right, there's something here that may work. Somebody might be communicating with you and you are reflecting on it, and it may work. It may be a victory with this situation. It's something that's going to work out. There's a relationship here coming together that will work out. And then yeah, it could be dealing with an Aries. There's communication coming back and forth. And then watch out for this energy of someone overindulging, obsessive energy here. They're coming out as player energy. Okay, someone, yeah, someone from your past. Look, someone that you have, it's like a past life connection. It was a karmic connection. That's why it was so magnetic. Could have been a Pisces, but they are holding back the truth. They're not being truthful, and you're not telling them how much you know. You're not telling them anything. You're not speaking. So two people are not speaking here. All right, let's see. New beginnings. Let's clarify new beginnings. New beginnings. Yeah, you have new beginnings. Someone was in a third party situation, karmic. Devil card is here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, and it's clarified by the Six of Wands. You're moving on, and you are dissatisfied with choices, but there's some good news coming in when it comes to love or something. And there's a player energy here, very heavily. Let's look at love. Let's look at love now, and then finances. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we have. Thanks for being here. Attraction. So there's someone that you have an attraction you will have victory with. And then you have this person that is toxic as heck and is self-centered. Someone that just loves themselves. And it's overindulging and doing all kinds of stuff that is unrequited love. They don't have enough love for the relationship. But it's safe to love again because new love is coming. Free yourself from toxic people. Let your friends help you. So your friends might be lending you a listening ear, etc. Passion. Someone that is passionate is coming into your life. Okay. Let's do one more for love. And then finances. And then we're done with Libra. So you may be getting exciting news is coming for the rest of this month. There's some exciting news. And someone is a vibe. Look, you're going to be vibing out with someone and exploring. These two came out together. So going on a date, magnetic attraction, and sweet song. You will be sharing a song or a concert or something, a place that has music. Okay, let's look at finances. Let's look at finances. And then we'll move on to the next sign. Okay, passive income. Spirit is saying you need to have a job that motivates you, an innovative job, and passive income. Money that you can do in your sleep. Some type of digital product or something where people keep ordering it and you know, are doing your own business. Yeah, entrepreneur came out. Perfect. Yeah, doing your own business and you are worthy of financial abundance. And look at the loss, some money you might have to spend money, but money is coming as an entrepreneur. And it is difficult to be productive when your energy is all over the place. So focus your mind. There's an opportunity that will involve travel. Yes, that will involve travel. Let me get some more financial cards. Let me pick from here. And that will wrap up this reading for Libra. Okay, standalone. So you're supposed to you be your own boss. You are supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to stand alone, but you will be collaborating. There's people that are going to be sent to help you to learn how to make your own business or make your own money. Perspective. Change the way you see finances. Change the way you see how to make finances. Open your mind to different opportunities, and your financial state is going to be secure. But there's adjustments that are required with your finances, and you're going to be receiving a big financial reward. This card is phenomenal. When this card shows up, there's great money that's coming towards you at this time. And a lot of it, there's a change with your life, which means that your financial change is going to be permanent. Because that's what you're manifesting. But you got to stay the course. You got to keep working and keep manifesting in that energy. If you want to be successful financially, emulate 3 things that rich people or financially wealthy people do. So look at what wealthy people do and do those 3 things that they do. What they eat, where they shop, whatever, and try your best to just emulate that. Then look at what poor people do and people that are not financially stable. And do the opposite. Look at 3 things that poor people do. Oh, you want to just be arguing with somebody at Walmart? Don't do that. You know, that's how you become abundant, because you emulate, you start working like crazy. You hustle like you're broke. Hustle like you're broke, like you're hungry, and continue the hustle. Rich, if you change your mind, and I'm saying this with you and for anybody in the chat, to change into a wealth, into abundance, change your mindset. Um, don't think like, oh, I just want to make enough money to pay my bills. That's the poor people mentality. That's a lack mindset. Rich people say, I want money to make more money and have permanent money, and let it keep growing. That's a energy of abundance. So you have to change the way you think, the way you talk, everything. And when you act rich, that's what you're manifesting. The opportunities are going to come like crazy. Mark my words. Okay? So yeah, poor versus rich mindset. I'm going to do a video probably about that. Yeah, I will do a video about that. Whoever watches it, gets the gems. Okay, let's get the next sign. Okay, we did Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. Let's get it. Okay, Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. Here we go. Okay, here we go, Virgos. Let's get some energies. We're almost done. Yeah, this is a tough thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hey, almost there, almost there. Hang in there, Foxy. All right, so Virgos, happy birthday. Let's get some energies. Looking forward to watching it. Cool, thank you. So the magician's coming out. You're making magic and things happen in your birthday season. You're doing changes. Well, the sun is in your sign right now, so you're in your full Virgo mode. Virgo mode is being meticulous, almost perfectionist. Be careful with perfectionism, but meticulous about being organized, doing all the steps that it takes, you know, putting in the work. That's fine, but with balance. So strategy, there we go, there we go. Strategizing, exactly what I said. Doing everything like step by step, and manifesting everything, because you've learned some tough lessons. I remember your readings. Check out the past readings from last year or whatever, with Virgos had a very tough financial lesson. Happy family, trying to put the family in order, happiness, and you have a need to take a leap of faith, and you're getting information and downloads. Take a leap of faith is coming out twice, basically. So, and you're healing, physically healing, by the way. There's some, be open to new healing information, by the way. Okay. Um, you have to continue to, you know, go to your doctor, do everything you're supposed to, and also change to healthy habits. Freedom is coming out, so being able to be yourself is true freedom. So you will be freeing yourself from anything that doesn't work for you. Community, you're building new friends, new community is being given to you, new people to be surrounded with, and also spending time. You're going to be spending time with people. Let's get together. Simplicities here. Life is being simplified. Your family life is being simplified. If it was chaotic problems, you're trying to simplify that. And enlightenment. So that means you have psychic discernment, and you don't want to continue the same things and patterns that get you upset, pissed off, etc. And Spirit is asking you to trust at this time. Um, okay, no problem, Cherry Blossom. Yeah, cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so something with a marriage here. And Spirit is asking you to surrender, to let go, not give up, but surrender. Something about a wedding or marriage here. Let's look at that. Someone may have a crush on you. There's a secret crush. Someone's overindulging here. There's addictions, and change is happening. 555, and you're dealing with heartbreak, but you're on a spiritual journey. And spiritual journeys are painful. I'm not going to lie. Spiritual journeys are challenging, painful, everything, but they lead to healing and beautiful peace. And again, remember, you have to trust. This is coming out for you. It says trust. Okay. Let's clarify some of these energies. Let's start with the magician. The magician. Let's see what we have for the magician. For Virgos. The magician. Yeah, getting rid of conflict. And look, getting rid of conflict, conflicting energies, and problematic people, and learning lessons. Could be dealing with a Taurus, but learning lessons. The Hierophant learns, continues to learn and grow spiritually. All right, let's clarify wedding and this love thing here going on. All right, let's see. Let's clarify that. There's an offer of love here, messages of love, and a get together. There might be someone might be celebrating an engagement or some celebratory. So you're heading towards that energy of celebrating. A relationship is going to ascend to a higher level. Let's clarify this secret crush. Someone is, this came out again, Aries energy. There's someone that's going to start trying to communicate back and forth with you. They're going to try to communicate. Let me clarify this a little bit more. Okay, yeah, there's somebody that's trying to communicate with you. Could have been a Gemini or Capricorn, doesn't matter. But, be careful. Use your discernment, because I feel like they were controlling and you're manifesting. Yeah, you were hurt by them before. So, yeah, you're coming out as a magician, so you're changing things. And changes here also. So let's see. Let's clarify happy family. Yeah, there's some people in your family. Oh man, there's a tower. Jeez Louise. There's a tower moment when it comes to family. There's something that happened or will be happening with family related children, etc. Because I see the six of cups. And you're gonna be ending up blocking and putting distance between you and people. Don't overanalyze it. Birds might be a significance. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male here doesn't have to be, but you will have victory. The family will be put in order because someone wants to be problematic, and you're gonna have to take control, and you're gonna have to set boundaries and set space between, and put the family will be put in order. Yeah, there's something with children, and money's coming. Fortune is here, but there's something with children again. See, and there's someone that's not measuring up. Okay, excuse me. Wow. Wow, it's like my throat chakra. Someone was trying to stop this. Don't tell her. Don't tell them. They're not measuring up. They're not measuring up. So they're just causing conflict. All right, let's clarify some of these energies with love. Yeah, something with a child and children. So there's need to put order when it comes to children. It could be baby mama, baby daddy related issues here. Spirit saying you deserve love. You have to make better choices. Look at the children. Someone is either having a child and it just feels like, unfortunately, children are a blessing, but unfortunately there's like secrets or something with children here. There's something with a child here, and someone is fighting over responsibilities. Let go of control issues. Surrender the situation, and it's affecting your love life. Express your love, and you're gonna have a chance to express your love to the right person. But someone is being deceptive. Someone is being deceptive. So take it as it resonates. Someone gotta go. You have to set strict boundaries. Okay. Let's wrap it up. For Virgo, a couple more cards. Okay, so Spirit is saying, let go of control issues. You can't control or change someone. Someone's going to miss an opportunity. That's it. Okay, curtains are closed, and slow down. Spirit is saying slow down. Stop trying to move too fast with people. Children can be produced from moving too fast, and you got to plan. There's a spiritual awakening, and you're going to be manifesting a spiritual partner. And let go of your inner fears, because things will work out. You're heading. This is where you're heading, Virgo. Six of Swords. You and look, I see a child here. All right, heading in the right direction. Let's get finances. All right, let's get finances, and then we're done with Virgo. Okay, travel. There's an opportunity with money to travel, and lucky. So you are lucky, right? This is a season of money's coming in. Keep your composure. Be diplomatic. There's money coming in, so pay attention to reckless spending or terrible decisions with finances, because there's a drastic change and a tower moment here, and it could be also with finances. Um, let's get a couple more financial cards. Okay, yes. A little bit of laziness, not motivated to do something. You may have felt that, but now in your season, that laziness and sluggish energy is going to be changing. Um, yes, just look at, so look, loss is coming out, which means there has been loss and expenses and things that you didn't plan on. So make better decisions so that you can have enough for a rainy day, and create way more abundance. So you do have a promotion. Money's on the horizon. Love and money is going to be connected. So you're going to pick someone that is a power couple. So love and money, you will be making money with someone. Making money by yourself as well. So there's money coming up, and freedom of time is very important. And are you in the driver's seat? Take control of your finances and overspending. So that was your financial message. That was your message. Virgo. All right, so let's go on to the next um, sign. We're moving right along. Okay, so next is um, Leo. Okay, Leo. All right, Leos. So all the Leos, let's go step up. Okay, so Leo is here. Okay, Leo's reading. Um, just in case you're just tuning in, so this is an all signs reading for the eclipse. The energies of the eclipse last for weeks and sometimes months. So these changes are permanent. Whatever happens during the eclipse, these are permanent changes. So life altering changes. Okay. So Leos, you're up next. Okay. Let's see what we have for Leos. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. All right. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Leos. And shout out to Andrew. All right, so let's see what we have for Leos. Okay. All right. Regular energies, Leo. The sun again. Venus is in Leo. So you may be feeling like love Jones right now, like you lovey-dovey, want a relationship, etc. And look, new beginnings. And I was just talking about love, when it comes to Leos. And freedom is coming out for a lot of people. The need to feel free and let go and live an authentic life, free of fakeness, fake stuff, and inauthenticity. All right, let's see. Taking risks. You have to take risks. So, Spirit, there's going to be a decision here where you're going to have to take a risk, and change is coming. So, if you are going to be seeing 555, there's change happening for abundance. Fantastic. Okay, and a miracle. This card has not come out for a while, so there's a miracle happening where you're gonna laugh about all the worries that you did and all the worrying in vain, because things are gonna go your way as long as you continue to work and keep yourself centered and positive and surrender and be grateful. So those are your to-do list. So this is a very important card. Every time this card shows up in my reading, it's miracles, things that you, a big financial miracle. But Let's see. So be careful of deceptive and people that are not for your higher good. People that keep saying the same lies. Someone here that keeps giving you the same lie, and enough is enough. Because in order to manifest this new life and abundance, you can't be inauthentic or, surrounded by liars. Like, so you're going to get rid of them. First chakra, so you're gonna have the courage needs to be given to you to take a leap of faith. So the world card is here, completed lessons. This is a new pinnacle of your life. This is a new change. Something life altering has happened, and so now your life, this next segment of your life, is so different. Leo, here's your energy. Leo, you're coming out in all your glory so that you can manifest abundance. So here is abundance, and there's get-togethers and celebrations and victory. Leo, smile. You have victory, miracles, and abundance. Are you kidding me? Look, let me put this. That's your motivation to not give up. Okay, so this is what's coming, and your job. Miracles, abundance, and victory. Your job is to keep pushing, keep working, and not worried about anyone. Make yourself better every day. Because look, this is the worrying. The anxiety was right there. So did you improve yourself from what you knew last week? Did you learn something new so that you can, whatever your job is, you could be better at it? Or starting your own business? Did you do all the research that you needed to do? Yeah, because there's some people that are argumentative. There's somebody here that's a liar and loves to argue. Okay, so be aware of that. Let's see. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but there is an end to that. There's an end to arguments and nonsense. All right, let's clarify this victory. Let's clarify this victory. Okay. Yeah, with love. The Gemini here, energy, lovers, Empress mode. So you're coming out as victorious with money. There's love and money. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male or opposite sex person. Okay, let's see. The Strength card. Let's see what the Strength card is here for. The strength to have to take a leap of faith. So you have a passion, new beginning, very lovey-dovey energy because your Venus is in your sign. So you have a passion, new beginning. There's a soulmate here being presented. A wish fulfillment is happening. It could be with a Virgo, but yeah, and abundance. Look, there's a new beginning, a new relationship, and a big opportunity with money. Let's clarify the community card. Okay, the community card. Yeah, be careful with the people you hang with. You're cutting them off. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, you're cutting them off. Someone is confusing and, likes to play mind games and is a liar. This person likes to play mind games and leave you disappointed in the Five of Cups. But you're cutting them out. That came out. The World card is here. That means you learned that lesson. Finally, you learned that lesson. They were stagnant too. All right, let's look at love, and then we'll wrap up this reading with money. Okay, let's look at love. All right, playfulness. There's so Spirit is saying be patient and continue to self-care. Self-care, work on yourself and be patient. Surrender. Surrender. Look, this is still staring at me. Surrender. Let it go. The timing is not ours. Someone's going to be very attractive and playful energy, funny, fun-loving, and there's some communication with music and love. There's some love messages that will come with music is related. There's a get-together perhaps with music where they're playing lyrics and songs. And you'll be centering yourself with music as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this fell out from another. Okay, getting to know each other. So you're going to be getting to know someone. But there's someone that's unrequited love. There's someone here that is a deceptive energy and a liar that you have to make sure the minute you let go completely of that person and don't engage, you find victory. Honeymoon, going out, spending time. It is safe to love again. And look, Spirit is saying the same thing I just said. Free yourself from this energy. Look at this. Release your ex. The second you release negative people, where you literally make a decision not to contact them or just not to deal with them for good, even if you were attracted to them, but you know they're toxic, victory and miracles will happen. Okay, let's do some financial cards and wrap up this reading and go on to the next sign. There might be pressure to have a new income, etc. So there's a lot of pressure to balance things, and but continue to work. And you're worthy of abundance, and you have to change the way you think of making money. The conditions that you were taught, there's new ways. Spirit is saying you got to get focus, focus your mind, and get a new opportunities and ways of thinking about money. Many of you can work in counseling, or you will have a job where you can help people, talk to people, and also passive income. The Spirit is saying create a passive income, a side hustle, find a side hustle that will provide more abundance for you. And many of you are artists. Artists is coming out, or teacher of art. Okay, so that was your reading. Let's go on to the next sign. Okay, so I was Leo. Okay, Cancer, we're here, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, and then Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. Okay, Cancer, perfect. Um, let's get it. Let's get it. Cherry Blossom, thanks for your patience. You're waiting for your sign. Okay, let's see what we have. For Cancer, let's get these cards. I've been just a straight shooter. I haven't been fooling around too much because these are long, like a little longer. So I'm like, look, let me read these things and stop fooling around. We could chit chat later or some other day. But all signs, it's like, you know. But it's good. We have the signs reading now for the eclipse and for this month of September. Remember, these are for September and for these weeks that are coming up. The eclipse energy. Okay, so Cancer, let's get it. Let's start. I see the cherries. Thank you. All right, Cancer reading loading. Okay, so stillness. You're like, what the heck is going on? You're like, what is going on? This beauty and stillness. When you think the universe has forgotten, this peace is being created. A beautiful atmosphere is being orchestrated. Your new life is being prepared. The life that you ordered is being prepared. And released. So this is what's happening. The quiet moments are releasing. The universe is releasing everything that doesn't work for you. People are being moved away, situations, jobs. So it's a cleansing, a quiet cleansing. But it's still cooking. Stuff is still happening. Let's get some more. Focus. So now is the time to focus and zone in and zoom in on what is important, what it is that you actually want, and wonder. So using crystals is recommended for you, and there's some miracles happening, some new miracles and adventures happening. Solitude. So you have been put, of course, you're still in solitude, and just do not give up. You understand? It's challenging, but there's things that you have to learn. You don't have to be perfect to get a new person or to manifest the dream, but there's when you're in solitude, it's because you want something great. And only chosen ones are people that want a great life and are manifesting a beautiful spiritual union are put in solitude, because there's some lessons that you have to learn. You have to learn in order to be with the person that is peaceful, that is wonderful, that is, an equal give and take person that balances you. That you have to, because you will not resonate if you still have fear, or you still in negativity. You will only resonate with people that are negative or whatever. So to resonate with that person, you got to get to that level of their vibration. And inner peace is here. Fantastic. Inner peace is here. So, like I said, you have to, for the order that you place, and I feel love very heavily here, even though I didn't pull up a lot of cards on love and the other decks. I feel you're manifesting love that is fantastic, beautiful, divine connection, a spiritual soul tie connection. And those beautiful spiritual connections take you to be at that vibration. Are you what you're manifesting? You are what you manifest. And pleasures are ahead. So there's some fantastic times up ahead, some happiness. And yeah, everything feels like it's doubling down. It's like a standstill. This is called standstill. Things are being put in isolation, but that doesn't mean things are not working. There's things that are working, uh, and drastic changes that are happening, because you still have to reflect on things that happen and learn what do you need to avoid, because you can't repeat the same things. If not, like I said before, you will have 4 or 5 relationships by the time next summer comes, and that's not what you want. So there's certain lessons that you need to learn, whether it's getting over fear and surrendering, but there's something that needs to still be learned. But pleasure is coming. Pleasure is coming. Happiness is on the horizon. It's darkest right before something great happens. Look, right before there's a cornucopia of blessings. Something great is happening. Too Smooth, how you doing? So you are on the spiritual journey, Cancer, and you have lost your patience many times. And spirit is saying your manifestations are on the way, but you need to hold on, and have the courage. Have the courage to, yeah, have the courage to have this victory. So victory is coming. So let's clarify. Let's get a few of these. Let me see what the advice is for a few of these. Yeah, because there's some lessons. So if you're in an energy of fear, like, oh, I'm never gonna get this and that, that's not how you resonate with someone, because the person that is in the soulmate is not fearful. The soulmate is complete, is happy by being in solitude. You get to a place where you're like, you surrender so badly, so good, that you get to a place where you're at bliss. You're like, accept. You accept what's happened, and you are content with healing, and you're humbled. So that's how you match with the you don't have to be perfect, but that's how the soulmate match is. That's what a soulmate is. So there's a breakup on the horizon. There's a breakup that has to happen. The divine is intervening, because there's a breakup that has to happen. Um, you know, yeah, it's a breakup that has to happen. Thank you so much, Cherry Blossom. So there's a decision that you have to make. You're at a crossroads. The blue or red pill. Look, there's 2 doors. But you have enough discernment and learned enough in the spiritual journey, Cancer, that you know who to pick. You know the right people. But the divine is taking over. It's like they're taking over the wheel. Surrender. Look, everything that I'm saying is surrender. This is a case of surrender. This is a case of someone needs to let go of fear, because I see it here with the first chakra not being balanced. There's a need to let go and not give up, but give in. Okay, and someone was wearing a false mask. There's people, probably watching your social media. There's a negative situation here in divine timing. Look, to answer your question about how long am I going to be on solitude or what's happening, divine timing, beautiful things are happening. There may be someone trying to contact you, but like I said, there's the breakup, and someone is wearing a false mask. Let's clarify this. The spiritual journey is painful, it's challenging, it's not the easiest road, but the rewards are fantastic. The rewards are those type of relationships that you see, that people have a beautiful relationship. They were happy with being by themselves. They got to that point where they were content in their healing, and they just became so humble that they accepted it. So let's see. Yeah, someone's wearing a false mask. Someone's not is hiding their emotions and their feelings. Could be a Pisces, etc. Oh, you're back. Yes, you missed Leo. Yes, unfortunately, but it's okay. So Taurus, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Let me clarify some of these. Let me clarify solitude. Let's clarify solitude. Yeah, now it's Cancer, right? Thank you. Page of Cups. So you're healing, and also someone, um, maybe contacting you. There's good news coming in. And there's a conversation on the horizon. There's a conversation on the horizon. Um, there's a conversation. I'm gonna clarify that also. Divine is intervening. Let's see, divine intervention. Let's clarify that. With choices and confusion, you attempt with the confusion. You're gonna have divine intervention. With confusion and choices, the choices are gonna be presented to you by the divine very clearly. You're gonna temper yourself, and that's wisdom and temperance. That means balance your emotions. The same thing we were talking about. Don't be nervous about choices and things. Rest and continue to rejuvenate. There, there's a lot of messages here. There's some messages. Let me clarify this. Queen of Pentacles energy here. You're in your, also this energy is being balanced and being mature with money and having abundance. Um, yeah, you're working on your abundance and not being left out in the cold without money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male is here. You're fearful of a connection, but the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor when it comes to love. But you have to block someone. Look, this is the heart of the matter. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. It hasn't turned in your favor just now, but it will. When it comes to love, Gemini energy here. But when it comes, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but there is someone that you have to block, and you know who it is. And the wheel is going to turn in your favor. That's the message for that. That's the message. All right, let's look at love. Let's look at love. Cancer, yeah, the same old people are still in the energy or whatever, and no longer they're gonna be gone. You're doing final closing. This is gonna get clarity. This is gonna give you clarity. You're gonna receive truth, a lot of truth. So a life partner is being prepared for you. That's it. That's gonna be probably your last relationship that forever. um this is a life partner, is your soulmate. There's no breakup, there's no nonsense, yeah, there's no any of that stuff. But look, Spirit is saying you need to, one of the lessons you need to learn is accountability. What what are you doing, or what do you need to improve? Being truthful with yourself. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done in this isolation right here for this sign, for Cancer. Butterflies, love at first sight with the life partner here. Um, and this is it. This is the weakness right here. I'm going to put this card up here. This might be the heart of the matter. This might be creating impatience. This right here, needing for sexual healing. But you're ready for love and harvest. You will be harvesting, so your time for harvest and victory is now. So there's something that this new solar eclipse, I mean this lunar eclipse, changed drastically. Something is cooking and is coming, but you have to keep someone like this blocked, someone at a distance. You have a spiritual partner coming in, and they're gonna be courting. You're gonna be courted, or you're gonna be courting someone new. Okay, let's get some more cards for Cancer, for love. Um, okay, there's attachments. Unfortunately, someone is attached. I have to say it. This is the cards that are coming out. Not meaning to step on anybody's toes, but these are the cards. And also family issues. What Spirit has been saying for check out your previous Cancer readings, is set boundaries with families. Okay, there's a need here to set boundaries with families and become a mystery. Do not tell people, oh, I'm talking to this one, I'm dating this one. Let nature take its course when it comes to your love life, and don't have all these chefs in the pot, and all these people, all these hands in the pot when it comes to love. Be a mystery. Because let's say you start talking to someone and 2 weeks later it doesn't work out. But if you keep telling your family, oh, this is that, people will flood you with opinions. You should do this, you should do that. And you need to follow your own journey, because you're being put to do your own homework in isolation. That's your lessons. Your lessons are your journey. You mess up, you learn from it and pick yourself up and keep going. Heart to heart conversations. You will be having a heart to heart conversation, but you can't be having the same heart to heart conversations every week. But you're gonna get clarity. So there's a relationship that will ascend to marriage and engagement, but you need to free yourself. This is the stepping on toes. It's something that you got to learn. So when is your soulmate coming? As soon as you learn some lessons and you let go of control and free, clean your energy from these people. Oh, I talk to my ex every Tuesday or just once. That's not clearing energy. Oh, we're just friends. Not that's not clearing energy. Some because look, codependency and free yourself is coming out for you. So and also let go of control issue. This is the issue right here. Continue to learn and grow in isolation. Rest, heal yourself, learn lessons, work on your abundance, do all the stuff. That's enough stuff to keep you busy. I know there's times where you may feel lonely or whatever the situation is, but love is coming your way very heavily in the form of a beautiful life partner with divine timing. But you can't rush, look, and having control issues and be attached to some energy or some thought. It could be a thought that you're attached to. Um, and once you let go, there's miracles and victory. So make the effort to, the Spirit is saying, make the effort. Because there's going to be someone that could be the one. You are manifesting a soulmate, but look at the problem very soon. That means decide what you want. Decide that that you want to stay on the spiritual journey. If you don't want to stay on the spiritual journey, Cancer friends, you can get off the spiritual journey, but then you go back to the life that you had and wash, rinse, repeat, and relationships that don't last. No matter how long you stay in them, they will be toxic. They won't last. It won't be a great relationship, and you're gonna run into liars and stuff like that. And plus, with so much that you've learned, Cancer, in the spiritual journey, you don't want to start from scratch. That's like that Martin episode of Martin starting from scratch at the DMV. So you got no choice but to stay on the spiritual journey, Cancer. You have no choice. You know, love is here, all this stuff. Remember, look, just to confirm, there's a life partner, and Spirit is saying you are ready for love, but you have to continue to not worry about the control of the timing, which is hard. I know it's challenging. Try your best to calm yourself and keep yourself busy, or so engaged. And I know there's times where people get lonely and sad, like, when am I going to meet someone? You have to trust. You have to continue to trust. It will happen. Like I said, with someone so great, it has to happen when it's gonna happen. um so just remember those lessons. Let's do financial and finish with the Cancer reading for finances. Let's see what we have for finances. Everything affects one thing begets another. The way your attitude towards finances affects your love life. Your attitude towards yourself, your regular energies, affects everything. Affects your money, affects your love life. So let's look at some money cards. Where am I going with money? Okay, right here. All right, let's see some financial advice for Cancer. Okay, there's been some damage, financial damage. Okay, so there has been some bad decisions with money. Spirit wants you to revisit those decisions, to listen and reflect on those decisions. Remember what happened that was wrong, whether it was overspending, whether it's not saving for a rainy day, and put that as your new goal. So you're going to be fixing your damages, financial damages in the past. Skills. Spirit is saying use your skills to make you rich, to make money. And look, you're gonna be being your own boss. Your skills are going to make you an empire. An empire. That's not anything small. Amusement, that means you're going to be having fun with your finances, and also with your new job, or if you're being your own boss, there's going to be a lot of work and a lot of fulfillment, a lot of joy. And blessings. So you're being financially blessed. You're being guided by your angels and ancestors. Keep your chakras composed. Keep yourself composed. Be diplomatic with people, and pay attention to the details, the mistakes of the past, and your spending. And you have matured with finances. You're learning. You're going to be learning, but continue to adjust. Adjustments are required with certain things. Let's get other financial cards. been reflecting a lot lately about my whole life. Yes, that's the energy of Virgo in the sun in Virgo. It's organizing your entire life. It's thinking about how to put your life in order. That's the exact energy. Cherry blossom, very good. Advocate. You will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause you truly believe in. That's the only jobs you're gonna love, is jobs you truly believe in. Whether it's create, look, you're a creator and an artist. Whether you create, um, whether you're like a DJ with music, create an environment, a mood, whether you create food, whether you create art. And look, artists again. And you may be teaching someone. There may be a profit of you teaching. Let's say you start a YouTube channel, something to teach your art or how to, you know, do different things. And there's a financial decision with a career change. Once you get on the path of a career change, there's freedom of time and or your destiny. So you're being pushed into your destiny, and you know what your destiny is, but it's scary. And you might say, well, how am I going to make money? Make it practical. Some people have to have a regular job, but don't put your regular job as your main thought. Like, oh, this is it, this is all I want, is this job that's not mine. You could have a 9 to 5 or whatever, but working on your destiny, and passionately working on your job and your gift, and you being a boss or etc. Um, but people that lean on their main job and say, no, that's it, that's all I want is just to pay my bills. That's not abundance. Like I said, that's a broke mentality. Abundance, wealth mentality is, how do I make money from this money I just got? I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna continue to make money. Okay, so that was your reading, Cancer. All right, many blessings, Gemini. Okay, we got two more after Gemini, and that's it. I'm done. So yeah, powerful, powerful, powerful. Good advice. You're welcome. Very good readings. All the readings. Okay, Gemini, life changing, altering changes with Gemini. Just life changing, drastic, very dramatic, right? Changes going on. Yeah, thank you, Cherry Blossom. Yeah, um, very good. Stand still, going forward. So moving forward, and also at a standstill. Um, things, you know what? This was okay. So this is what Spirit is saying. Things were like slow and nothing was happening, and all of a sudden, exactly what I just said before I started drawing cards. There's a life-changing moment. Something changed drastically with your Gemini, and now life is altered. And you got to move forward. It's like, oh well, I got myself into this. Now I got to move forward. Life-changing. So there's a life-changing, drastic, new beginning. This eclipse was powerful, but you're being protected. Protection. You're being protected at this time. Um, you're taking risks. You're gonna take risks, financial risks that are gonna pay off. Financial, as I said that. Look, abundance. I just said it. New beginnings with finances, because the less you fear, the more you're gonna have this abundance. Okay, so let's do. Um, thank you. So let's get some more energies for Gemini. Gemini. Okay, someone is in regret, because they see you moving on, uh, and they're in regret. Someone is also wearing a false mask, but someone is in regret that they lost an opportunity to create something stable with you, because you're creating something stable. You're gonna get the truth. The truth is gonna be revealed about people, places, and things. You're gonna be able to read the room, read everybody, and read their intentions. You're on the process of healing, fulfillment, healing your heart. You've taken a chance and a leap of faith. Someone is watching or has a secret crush on you still. I said still for a reason. All right, so let's see. All right, let's get some of these cards. Let's get some of these energies. All right, so this is Gemini. Let's get some regular energies, and then we'll go into love. Okay. Victory, Gemini. You have a just straight victory from this deck. You started off, you're going on this journey, moving forward. You're getting this twice. So you're put on a drastic change. Your life just altered and changed drastically. And you seem fearless at this time. And you're going to receive a blessing, a cornucopia of blessings is coming out for you as well. Many people that I'm reading are going to see their breakthrough. Fourth chakra, you're healing a lot of hurt from the past, childhood drama, and someone has feelings for you, and you have a caring connection. You're becoming more spiritual. You unlocked the door to spirit. So this, all the lessons you learn, you can't unlearn them. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some cards. All right, so there is new love, but there's also, here's your energy also. Um, there's a new beginning with love, but there's conflicts that there's some conflicts that, and here's your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you have a relationship that's going to last the test of time. You're working on your abundance as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you're seeing things from a different perspective. And you're holding on to money. You're budgeting like crazy because of some changes in your life. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's clarify. King of Pentacles. Um, there's a wish fulfillment. Okay, there may be someone that you're dealing with, a male figure here, that they may not be as honest as you hope they would be, but you're going to see right through it because you have wisdom, and there's going to be a wish fulfillment. Things are going to work out for you, even though they seem burdensome right now. All right, let's see. Let's clarify the relationship that's coming in or that's working out, relationship that lasts the test of time. So there's a conversation. Here's your energy, Gemini. A new passionate beginning. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female here, doesn't have to be. But there's someone that you're going to have a conversation with that's, you're going to kind of tell them what it is and how your life has changed. You understand? You're going to kind of tell them the truth. Like, look, I'm moving on. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Oh, hi. Very good. So there's a, there's someone here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female, that you're going to come into telling the truth. There's a conversation. There's like a closing energy. Yeah, look, as I said, closing energy. So there's an ending here where someone got to go because you have this new relationship. So there's someone that you're putting, this eclipse is closing out energies. It's closing out crazy energies. And let's clarify this conflict. Thank you. X too fresh. So there may be some conflicts and stuff when it comes to work, but you're walking away from conflicts and pain, and there's no competition. So there won't be any competition. The only competition is yourself, because there's an Ace of Pentacles. So there's money coming in. There's serious money coming in. New beginnings with money, even though you were disappointed with money, but you're leaving that, those this is everybody competing. You're gonna get out of the hamster wheel. There's happiness with a relationship, fulfillment. Your Ten of Cups, that's fulfillment. Look, the family, this family, and victory, doubling down. The universe is saying you will have fulfillment, happiness. Let's see. Yeah, what fell out? Let's see. Yeah, you're balancing your emotions. This is father figure. You have been disappointed in the past, but you will have enough to take care of yourself, and you're going to become a mystery. With the High Priestess, knows a lot, but doesn't run their mouth and tell everybody everything they're doing. You're not telling everybody how much money you have, what your plans are. No, you're keeping things to yourself. Let's clarify some of this energy. And talk about love, and then finances for Gemini, and closing that out for Gemini. Yeah, you're deep in thoughts. So there's some, there's about endings and like, wow, my life is changing type of energy. But sudden wealth is coming. You're in an energy of rewards. You're receiving a lot of rewards for your hard work. You are working. So there's two work cards in this deck. This work energy is doing your gift, your destiny. You're doing your destiny, and will be you have a new community, a new family, etc. Here's your card, Gemini. You're coming out, and there's change. You're gonna see 555s everywhere. There's a lot of expenses coming up, but things will be balanced. And there's a false person, so use your discernment with false people. And you worried about concerns with your health, but be open to healing information and medicine and natural eating and being healthy. There's some, there's healing energy here with regards to your health. Okay, let's do finances for Gemini. That's nice. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. All right, for welcoming vacation. So it's like needing a vacation. Some of you may be traveling. Money is on the horizon. So dress to impress. Continue to do the artistic expression of clothing. Look like wealth. Um, an advice for wealth that I've been saying all night. Do so people that are manifesting wealth, look at what wealthy people do. Emulate three things. Do three things that wealthy people do. Whether it's they wake up early, they plan stuff, they research information, they improve themselves, whatever it is. Now then look at what three things that poor or people of broke mentality people do, and don't and do the opposite, and stay away from the broke mentality. So you may be in a toxic work environment, but you're creating your own wealth by investing, and investing in yourself. You're putting in overtime. You're going to be working like crazy, but make time to center yourself um, and change environment and get fresh air. Entry level is meaning you're learning new things. So you're learning new things, and unexpected income is here, doubling down the universe. Multitasking, you're repairing your credit. You're on the process of repairing your credit. Let's do a couple more financial cards. And let's see. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Denial. Do not be in denial that something is not working. Whether it's overspending, whether it's whatever, retreat. So take moments to take a break from work. Spirit is saying some of you are working like crazy. You need to be in nature. Take 30 minutes to meditate, to sit in the sun, to listen to vibrational sounds, to center yourself. Your destiny. You are working and being put in your destiny. Your destiny is finding you. And you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. For whoever I'm reading, you're supposed to be making money on of your own, and having and so a dream home. You will be having a dream home, and look, self-care, the same thing we were just talking about, and being a boss. Okay, Gemini, you're in your boss era. So with this new change of the eclipse and the full moon, is changing your life completely. And that's why these drastic things and surprises happen. Wait, all this stuff wanted to fall out. Okay, love. Look at this. Marriage fell out. Marriage fell out. So thank you. Gemini rising. Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful reading. Someone knows they had a final shot. This conversation that you're having with this person, male or female, doesn't matter. Aries or Sagittarius, is ending. It's done, because they see that you're moving on with someone else, or you're moving in a different direction. Someone has a final shot. They're done, because you're the people that I'm reading for. You're heading towards marriage, or your marriage is going to be working out beautifully. But you have to decide what you want. You're gonna have second thoughts and doubting yourself. You know the right path. You're gonna be getting messages through dreams, and work through your fears. Law of attraction, you're attracting the life that you want, because you change your mind, you change your life. And a sweet song. So there is messages in music is going to be a significance. Going to places and events that have music, with someone. Yeah, going to places with someone with music. You have a devoted partner that's being given to you. So there's a devoted partner that's being given to you. Final uh, Messages for Gemini. um Finance and career. There's changes with finances. There's money coming in. Love at first sight with someone. There's someone that you knew from the first day. They were nice, peaceful energy. They weren't crazy. You're gonna know. How you doing? Free membership for people who have gotten full paid readings in the future. I just gave out 5 free memberships. I just donated 5 free memberships. Yeah, but the thing is, J Math, when we donate membership, I don't control it. YouTube algorithm gives it to whoever interacts, and a lot of times we complained about that because they give it to people sometimes that we think don't interact as much. But we just gave out 5 free membership. How you doing? Memberships are random. Thank you. Hey Southwest, how you doing? So honeymoon. So there is spending time with someone, going out. It's safe to love again. Gemini, and the right person, for those of you that are not being put, have not been put with your soulmate yet, it's worth waiting for, because if you speak to the other Geminis that have been put in alignment with their soulmate, they're like, okay, believe it happens. Give a relationship a positive chance, and healing family issues. There's a lot of healing that's going to happen with family issues from the past. Okay, that's your reading. How you doing, Southwest? Nice to see you. All right, the cherry blossom, man, you're a real one. You're still here, ride or die. I appreciate you. Okay, now let's go to Taurus. Okay, let's go to Taurus, and then Aries, and then we're done. Okay. Thank you for being here on this full reading. I don't usually do memberships, but you are such an excellent reader. I may be signing up for it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and when I do my next live, it's gonna be readings. This was an all signs reading for September and the lunar eclipse, and the full moon. Thank you so much. But when I do the next live, the members are free. The members, so it's worth it, because if you pay for full membership, the membership pays for itself. So for the price that you could have one reading, one personal reading, you can have one reading a month for free at least. And sometimes it's two, but so thank you. Yeah, whenever you could just click and join anytime. I appreciate that. Um, there's a lot of perks that come with my membership. So and there's a lot of content. Like I just uploaded how to do a gratitude journal, and that brings abundance. So I just uploaded that. I upload a bunch of stuff for them. There's a lot of stuff, videos on what is a past life regression, uh, what are some soul ties. Like, it's just a lot of content in the members lounge. It's pretty up there. All right, fantastic. Thank you. So let's go with Taurus. All right, Taurus, here we go. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, and for the next live reading, I will be giving out memberships. J Math, if you're still here, check out your sign reading. I'm reading all signs, so I will put I went backwards. I went from Pisces to Aries. That's what I'm doing. I'm working backwards, but you can check out your reading for that. But you know what? I might gift one free reading if you stay tuned, because we've been here for a while, J Math. I don't know. I don't think that your notifications are on because we've been here for a while. All right. So Taurus, enlightenment is the first card that's coming out. You have psychic intelligence, psychic awareness. You will be making positive choices. You have maturity when it comes to your discernment. You learn some tough lessons. Okay, moving forward. So you're going to keep forward. The Spirit is saying don't give up. Keep going. See, the road gets brighter and brighter as you go further. See the sun? That's where you're heading, into happiness. But you got to keep going. Don't give up, because you wanted this. And guess where you're going to? You're going to a life of abundance. Remember, abundance is a peace of joy and financial freedom. Okay, so you're heading there. So look, psychic intelligence, move forward, keep going. and abundance is going to be waiting for you. But also forgiveness. There's some relationships that ended drastically, like an Oscar, like a Tubi movie, like a Lifetime movie. Some relationships have been horrible, whether it's romantic or whatever. There was some drastic endings, shocking endings, like cliffhanger endings. I could see it. And you just have to forgive yourself first. The hardest thing is to forgive yourself for the decisions that you made that made you allow people to have a stage to hurt you. So forgive yourself and forgive others and let it go. Purge that out. You have a new community of people. People are leaving your life. They're being replaced by great communities like these spiritual digital communities or anything. So continue to release things that don't work for you. And you have been put in solitude for purification. There's some relationships and some people that liked you and you were trying to talk to them perhaps and all this and that, and then it didn't work out because it's not going to. They took the wheel. Jesus take the wheel. They took over. So now you got no choice but to trust that the beauty is coming. You got no choice. They gave you no choice because you ordered a great life, a great partner. That's what you ordered. And they're like, okay, it's coming. All right. Hey, popped in during the Cancer reading. Oh, that's what's up, Southwest. Okay, there's some endings, sudden wealth, and new beginnings. Fantastic. So look, there's endings that have to end, okay? Because you have the release cards. There's people that gotta go. You gotta let them go. There's some endings that have to end. Now let me say that again, Taurus. If you holding on to someone and you did not fully break up, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a whatever, and you didn't end that, you can't open a door. You need to close that door so that you can receive this sudden wealth and this brand new prosperity. You're in your head thinking about a situation, and someone's in their head also, and you've been waiting. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. You're gonna be you're coming out as a mature energy, someone that has learned lessons. You have been had a lot of time to reflect in isolation. I see. All right, let's get some regular energies. One more reading, and then that's it. You know, we might have a little hangout party real quick. And if J Math is still here, maybe perhaps, you know, I don't know what could happen, but we'll see. Yeah, so there's drastic changes, a storm coming. So this is a tower moment. Tower moments are happening with this eclipse and the weeks to follow because there's a drastic ending. There's a change that's it. That door is closed. That door is closed, Taurus. There's a door that's not going to be open again. There's no more going back and forth. There was something that was back and forth like crazy. Envy, jealousy. There is some jealousy, some envy, take it how it resonates, but you're walking to the door of happiness and healing. I would love to see it, and the door to abundance. Yeah, abundance. Look, Taurus, this is your energy. So you're mature with money. You're making money grow. So remember what I said. A wealthy mindset people want to make money, not to just pay. Oh, I need to pay my bills. No, I want to make money, to grow more, and that's the mindset that you're in. Um, yeah, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, you know, Earth sign energy, so you're really into it. Let's clarify some of these. Slumber party. I've been here for a minute. I've been good, boy. These all signs readings be kicking my, you know, because you gotta sit here and see. That's not for the weak of hearted, because if you mess up, you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, not everybody can do all signs live, because I see the challenge in it. You know, it's a lot of challenges, but we're doing it, and it's long too. You know, it's a little long. Okay, so guess what? You're heading to your soulmate. Taurus, you're heading towards soulmate. You're heading towards celebration and marriage. But you gotta close the door. So you're heading on the right direction. The Six of Wands, Six of Swords here. I love to see it. 1111, you're gonna be seeing 1111 a lot. Uh, and notice how when you're not on the right path, the numbers change, or you don't see so much synchronicity. And when you're back on track, you start getting baptized in number. You're coming out as a high priestess, highly intelligent and keeping secrets, not talking so much. A wise person doesn't speak so much. They listen most of the time. And when they speak, everybody listens. So you have victory. You're having victory. Victory is on the horizon for you, for all the Taurus placements with this change. Let's clarify this Tower moment. Look, change. Look, it's drastic endings. There's something that in this next pinnacle of your life, something is done. It's done. You were heartbroken. It brought you a lot of pain, but you're walking away from pain. You're healing. Look, you're walking away. With that weight, you can't travel light. And you're traveling light. You're letting all that unnecessary stuff go. And as soon as you do that, good news is coming in fast. New opportunities, and you will be in this solitude. You will start becoming more abundant, more beautiful, working on your health. There's somebody here that's going to be losing weight, and also yes, getting back on track to their old self. You know, like when people say, I want my old self back, going back down to size, healthy eating. So that's happening as well. So someone from your past is done. The situation, Scorpio energy, doesn't have to be, but there's an energy of someone that was stagnant. That was not the right fit. Could have been an Aries here. Someone was controlling. And now that that's over, you're having wish fulfillment. You're balancing your emotions. And let me see. Let me clarify this victory. We don't have to. There's a lot of money coming your way. When you least expect it. Just keep working. Keep your head down and work. Keep working. Look, that's the next card. Exactly what I was just saying. So, and your ships are gonna come in. You're gonna meet someone that is financially stable, abundant, like you will be. All right, let's get some love cards, and then financial reading. Okay. All right. Let's see. Release an ex. The first card that came out is release an ex. That's spirit is stepping on your toes. There's someone that you have to let go. Let's say you broke up with someone, then you have to let go. It's coming out over and over in this reading, that there's an ending that has to happen, and the universe is going to take over. It could be a marriage or a situation here, but you will have someone that will lead to marriage if you want marriage. Um, make the effort. So make the effort to continue to end things. Finances and career, you're going to be manifesting someone that is an ambitious person, and someone wants a reconciliation, because there's someone that wants a reconciliation, but they're lying about it, like, or they're, you know, their life is not going as well, and they may want a reconciliation, but it's done. Past life connection is here. You're calling in and manifesting a new soulmate. The spirit is saying release an ex. They mean it. Okay, another cards. All right, for love, someone you're attracting someone that has a great sense of humor, funny person. What's the middle card? But the spirit is saying be patient, because and watch out. Don't have too many people in your energies of love. You understand? There's someone that is jealous of your life and your come up and your glow up, and they don't want what's best for you. So be careful. And telling this person, you know, your love business. The spirit is saying do not do that. So someone will be courting you. And memories was in reverse. That means that you're still holding on, someone's still holding on to memories of someone. You're manifesting a spiritual partner, and someone has this harmony. You have to get rid of someone that is very toxic, negative, and controlling. All right, let's get some financial cards, and then we'll do our last reading. Okay, let's see. Final cards. Yeah, so, okay. You may have had a period of where you were not motivated, and this is coming out, a little laziness when it comes to, like, you just didn't know, you were confused perhaps, but now you're in this energy of working very hard. You're reflecting on the loss and overspending and all the money that you lost with someone that was toxic. I have to say that. And now, so don't deny that something is not working and that you need to move on to the next opportunity. You're gonna be partnered up with there's gonna be a power couple, two people that make a lot of money and make good money and have financial freedom. You are manifesting and freedom of time, working at your own pace, and you will be learning new things. So you're going to be researching some information to improve your craft. So this is the discovery phase. You're discovering how to make yourself better, and you will have financial freedom. So financial freedom is going to come for you when you continue to stay on the path and do jobs that motivate you. Spirit is saying experiment, continue to experiment with things that are different. Okay, that's your reading. Taurus, continue to experiment with finances and you will find your niche and something that will work. There's a drastic change, remember, with finances and with everything. Towers bring blessings. Okay, so all right, Aries, last reading. Aries, we've been talking about Aries on and off, respectfully. Aries, you know, the passionate team. I don't want to say the crash outs. No, we all can crash out when provoked. You know, we all have crash outs, but the passionate, the fiery energy of Aries. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we have for Aries. Last reading of the night. I survived. Thank you guys for being here. All the people, friends. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all chilling, eating, multitasking. All right. So let's see what we have for Aries. Energies for Aries. This wants to come out. Your throat chakra. There you go. All right. So there's a need here to be honest with someone. There's a need to be honest with someone. My friendships with Aries don't last. No comments. No comment on that one. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes people clash because if you're passionate and fiery, yeah, you know, you mess with a fire sign, yeah, you're gonna see the passion. Um, but Aries, there's a need to be honest with someone and set something right. It could be like there's someone that's not speaking and there's a need to speak here. So your throat chakra is blocked at this time because there's a need to speak. I feel like someone needs to apologize here. Someone may need to come, you know, and tell the truth or just, you know, speak their piece. In other words, now in other news, we have a man holding a coin. So you know, there's an energy here of wanting stability, financial stability, once and for all. But you feel like your hands are tied. The angel of love is here trying to protect you and guide you through choices. Don't work against the grain. Don't give resistance because the angel of love is here. They're separating you from relationships that are toxic. Um, and they're trying to keep you apart from someone that is toxic. Let's see what we have. Yeah, you're heartbroken. A lot of you may be going through financial testing. When the universe tests you with finances, you know, and there's ups and downs or financial challenges right now, right? But you need to take a leap of faith. You want to meet the money because the money's here. You have to take a leap of faith. You got to get the answer lies within you. You have the power to create abundance, but you got to strategize and do something different. The door to happiness, and look, these are doors. That means you got to walk through them. Aries, the door to personal happiness and healing. So you know, all this heartbreak and financial heartbreak is a thing of the past. You could get over that. You can get over that. Um, let's go with this. Aries. Yeah, Aries, Libra. Are you Cardinals? Oh, that's a nice question. Um, She said, yeah. Family. Okay, so family is of significance, trying to keep the peace within the family right now and trying to put the family in order. I'm being drawn to this child right here. Okay, so there may be some issues or things with children involved and finances with children, parenting things here, and home. There's something about a home that has to be put in order. Home needs to feel like home. You're trying to find your own place. Some of you want to move, need to move. Travel is on the horizon. And surrender. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to keep someone ghosted. There's someone that's toxic, and you need to surrender. Surrender and do your gift, and do your gift, because there's someone that's resisting to do their life path. And when you resist on doing your gift, when you don't do your gift, you're gonna be tortured in every job. That's a promise. Um, yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, we did Capricorn a long time ago. There's a miracle happening in your life, Aries, if you surrender. The second that you just go with the flow, fluid like water, do your right life path, do your path, do your passion, choose positive people, let go of relationships that don't work anymore. The second, there's a miracle happening right now, and a miracle with love too. Wow. Um, Yes, your life is being simplified. No more turning up, crashing out, going crazy. No, there's some people here that hurt you, and your life is being put in simplistic terms and peaceful. Look, peaceful. As I say that, relaxation. So you're being put in a better environment to manifest and to be in your destiny. Okay, so you're being brought to your destiny again. Many of you have been put in your destiny and you derailed from that. And then you saw that other jobs did not work out. They turned out horrible. Some of you quit drastically, dramatically. Um, all right, so the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Check out the Taurus reading that we just did. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Um, and there is a message. You may be getting a message, communicating with a Taurus this week. And someone's holding back on their feelings. Someone's not being honest about their feelings. Yeah, so there's a message, there's a communication here that you're gonna, that kind of disappoints you, but that gives you the information that you need to make a decision with this person. Look at the decision, exactly what I was just gonna say. You need to walk away. There's a communication you're gonna have with someone from your past. There's a text message or some communication that's gonna disappoint you, and Spirit is saying you need to close that chapter. The longer you keep that chapter open, the longer the torture goes on. And look, you're balancing it out. You haven't made a decision. So this is a decision that needs to be made. Let's clarify. All tied up, which I think that's it. That's it. But let's clarify. Yeah. Someone feeling left out in the cold. So, look, the same thing. Keep somebody blocked. There's someone that you don't need to communicate with, and continue to work. Many of you may be artists. All right, let's clarify family, the family situation here. So, yeah, there's a lot of burdens, and you're giving the strength card at this time because it could be children here. You've learned a lot of lessons, and okay, so this is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your energy, but there may be two options here of gentlemen callers. You may have two options. Uh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a tower moment. Okay, so you may have two options and both options are bad. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You may have two options in love and both options are bad at this time. They're both toxic with different ways. And guess what? There's a tower and an ending. So these two options are no-go. They're no-go. They're not the ones. Aries, there's something else coming in because you have love here. You have love and the angel of love, But these options right here, um, they're not it. There's two things that are not working, and then two things that will work. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Can someone mark the readings? Yeah, I'm gonna do timestamps after, but yeah, people could just do the timestamps. It's just if you know how to. When I start, when I say like, oh, Cancer starting, and people put like zeros, whatever the time is, but some people don't know how to do that, so I might do it. You do have victory coming in with love. You're gonna be given a chance at love again. For those of you that are manifesting love, um, and some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Female here, victory, but or male, doesn't matter. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna, and then you're gonna have another choice. You got a lot of you got a lot of choices, Aries. You got more choices. It's like all eyes on Aries. Wow, hold on. Maybe someone's thirsty for your energy as I drink. Drink. All right, so let's see. Let's get a couple more cards with for love. Yeah, yeah, you got a choice in lovers. It could be, you could be dealing with a Gemini here. There's a message here. You're making a decision with all these people, and justice will be served. You have, some of you may have a court case. Excuse me. Let's do finances. Let's do finances. Okay, for Aries. Let's get some financial cards. You're healing your finances. You're given a chance to do it all again. Something is not steady, it's not stable, it's not working with your finances. And you're gonna get the the you know, a lot of download and information on what to do. So you're gonna be on the path to healing your finances. You're gonna work with someone, you're gonna be connected to work with someone, they're gonna work with you, you're gonna work with them. Yeah, there's somebody that's being sent to help you. There's people that have been helping you, giving you advice. Um, and when you get very emotional about your finances, like upset, take a break and center your chakras. Use manifestation sprays, use crystals, protection. And you're very clever, so you're very creative. So your creativity, whoever I'm reading for, can make you rich, can get you out of financial debt and everything, if you believe. Extra. 11th house. Remember. You learn so much, Southwest. You know so much. Conditioning. So Aries, the ways that you were conditioned to have a job 9 to 5, it's not it for you. It's not gonna work, and you already saw that. Your energy is all over the place. You may need to focus right now, or calm. You know, center your chakras or meditate, because you may have an overactive mind right now. Concerns with a lot of things here. You could be an influencer. It's coming out for you, and that's how you can become rich or make an abundance. You're gonna do great as an influencer. Is a suggestion of spirit. Um, and don't lose your patience. It takes time to build what you're building. It takes time for it to grow. If you have a job, that's not your job for life. You know, it might just be a job. But when you do your destiny, that's different. You know, don't lean on just having a job that goes nowhere. Your destiny, as I said that. Thank you, Spirit. So you're meeting your destiny, and you've been put on the track to your destiny many times. And Spirit is saying you need to do a schedule, and that's confirmation. You need to, wow, excuse me, that's loud confirmation. See, this is live. Somebody's being very loud. Okay, outside. So you need to, wealthy people do a schedule. Wealthy people have a routine. They wake up a certain time, they have break, they keep a routine organized, and that's how you will have financial freedom. You're supposed to have, you're heading to financial freedom. The universe is waiting for you to meet them halfway, and your job opportunities will involve travel, and be careful with reckless spending, etc. Okay, let's do love and finish with Aries. And my readings are done. Thank you, Jesus. It takes a while, but you know, there's unrequited love. There's someone that is faking your energy and does not have enough love. They're a master manipulator. Be very careful, and you are gonna have to make an emotional cutting off. You're gonna cut somebody off. They're master manipulator. They do not. They're fake. This somebody that is faking like they care so much and they don't. And you deserve love. Spirit is saying you will get love. You're in an energy of flirting, fire sign. It is safe to love again. You may not be. Some of you may not be ready for a relationship, but um, it's coming when you're ready. um, Stay optimistic about your love life. That's what I was saying. And trust, because I get an energy of people giving up. You have new love. All these people in the past, you got to take this sword and knock it all out. See, you're cutting things out. You're going to know, and you're going to get psychic intuition that you need to cut a lot of people out. This and love yourself enough to know that they gotta go. Your relationship is gonna send to marriage, engagement, so you have new love, okay? For the people that I'm reading. All right, let's get final cards, messages of love for Aries. This is the first thing with this deck. Sexual healing is heavy on your mind, but remember, there's soul ties where if you just get together with someone for that purpose, that's toxic, and then you have to cut that tie and just cleanse yourself and start healing again. So you will have that with the right person, but you have a past life connection that's being given to you. A devoted partner is on the horizon, but you got to become what you want. If you want someone that's positive or this or ambitious, figure out what you want to attract. Someone has a final shot, that's it. Curtains are closing, and something about a wedding. There's marriage here, and endings too, endings of marriage. So very soon decide what you want. See, there's confused manifestation. You have enchanted love, all the great loves. It's going to be love at first sight. You will know the right person when you see them. So that is your reading, Aries. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. um, yes, I have, next time I go live, I'm going to be doing uh, readings. So I'll do live readings, super chat readings, or if you become a member, uh, then those are free readings. Okay. And I will be giving out membership again. We gave out 5 memberships tonight, so congrats to the people um, that got the memberships. So let's see what we have. But again, yes, if you want to become a member, you can. All right, so thank you everybody for being here. Hit the like button, and I will be putting timestamps on these tonight or tomorrow morning. But I'll probably do them right after this. Okay. All right. So and be sure to watch for your sun, moon, and rising, and this was for September. So that's your reading, and check out the shorts that I also did for September. Just check out all the content. I'll be all over the place. I'll be uploading a lot of things, okay? Where am I? All right. So thank you. Thanks everybody for being here, and we'll see you next time. All right. Thank you. Have a great night.